Kernels baseball is on the air from Veterans Memorial Field on the shores of Brooks Lake in Cokato, Minnesota, as the Kernels welcome the visitors from the west, the DC Saints, into town. Lars Anderson along with Nels Anderson on Gravel Road Sports Network. And Nels, this is the big one. This is the one that both teams want to win. The Bike Path Series starts today.
That it does. Fans are out. Beautiful night here in Cokato.
Fans showed up in numbers. The entire parking lot is full. Both parking lots are full. We had a few showers earlier. They moved through, and it's going to be a beautiful night for baseball. We'll run through the starting lineups here for the Saints, the visiting Saints. Batting first, the center fielder, Steve Boger. Batting second, the catcher, Nikolai Niemela. Batting third and playing shortstop, Tyler Brandel. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mike Leffler. Batting fifth and DHing tonight is Jordan Flick. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Noah Halonen. Batting seventh, the right fielder, John Hohenstein. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Gus Flick. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Jace Altoff. That's Boger, Niemela, Brandel, Leffler, Flick, Halonen, Hohenstein, Gus Flick, and Altoff. Colin Crick starts on the mound for the Saints. And on the mound for the Cokato Kernels, it's going to be Josh Massingham. The big lefty is going to start the game. Kernels batting order, batting first at first base is Isaac Nelson. Batting second and playing second is Garrett Kelly. Batting third, playing third is Blake Morris. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, Austin Cantola. We'll get through the rest of it after this as Massingham's ready to go here. Steve Boger steps in for the Saints. Massingham winds and fires. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Massingham working quickly already. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch. Curveball outside. Massingham threw a few innings on the other day.
Wednesday,
thank you. On Wednesday against Kimball. He's back on the mound tonight. There's a pitch low, bounces in front of newly signed catcher Jaden McKinley. Kernels have a few fresh faces this year. They signed 4 guys fresh out of high school. I know Parker Hadia will not be here. He's at his graduation party. Massingham ready to go. Fires, that one's in the dirt as well. And after getting ahead one by 0-1, he's suddenly fallen behind. It's 3 balls and 1 strike to Boger. Here's the pitch, way up and out. Okay, thank you. Massingham winds and fires, and that one got away from him. It was over the other batter's box, and McKinley couldn't quite corral it. So that's ball 4. Boger's aboard. Saints put a runner on early. We'll see what the Kernels can do on the defensive side here. See if they can get out of this. Stepping in now is the catcher, Nikolai Niemela. Massingham winds and fires, curveball over the plate, but it must have been high.
Didn't miss by much with that one.
Didn't miss by much. But he falls behind 1 ball, no strikes. Massingham winds and fires, ball 2. Struggling with the control a little bit here through the first batter and a half.
Yeah, Wednesday night he kind of struggled a little bit with his control right off the hop as well. Settled down a little bit, but early in the season.
He's got good movement on his curveball. He can throw pretty hard, but control is not quite there yet. Here's the pitch. Another curveball outside. 3-0. And we'll see what he comes up with here. Hitter's count for Niemela. He can smack the ball when it gets a pitch. We'll see if he's swinging. Nope. Ball 4, up and away. And that was another one that was pretty far outside. Massingham wants a meeting with his catcher, Jaden McKinley.
Maybe just a little something to settle down more so than talk any strategy.
Yeah, just take a little break. And
if you are missing a Waggle hat with a Minnesota license plate Waggle golf patch on it, it's been handed in the press box. It's a black Waggle hat with a Minnesota license plate logo that says Waggle golf.
Kernels will be looking for revenge this year as Saints took both games in this series last year. It was a 5-3 win here at Veterans Memorial Field, and I believe it was a 7-2 or something like that over at Saints Field. Stepping into the box is Tyler Brandel. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the first inning. The Saints getting to work right away. Massingham winds and fires to Brandel. Looks like he called it a strike. McKinley couldn't handle it for some reason. I don't know if he was just dropped it or what, but it was in there for a strike, so nothing in one to Brandel. And now he steps out as McKinley's got a little equipment issue there at catcher.
Saints are playing well to start the year. They're 6-2 overall, 3-1 in the Northstar League.
Good start for them. Massingham ready to go. Ahead 0-1 on Tyler Brandel. Here's the pitch. Ripped hard to third. Fielded nicely by Morris and steps on the bag and throws to first. Gets the double play. What a great play by Blake Morris. Fielded it on the backhand right by the bag. Stepped and threw. Isaac Nelson brings it down. Boy, that changes the inning entirely. Massingham was struggling. He had 2 runners on and a great hitter in Brandel up to the plate. Gets the ground ball, gets a huge double play. And now stepping in is Mike Leffler, the big lefty. Massingham takes a look in, then steps off and readjusts. So the runner at first moved up to second. That's Tyler Brandel. Nope, that's Nikolai Niemela. Massingham winds and fires. Strike. Good fastball. Right down the middle, he jumps ahead of Leffler. 0-1. Would be a big relief if the Kernels could get out of this one without giving up a run. Massingham ready to go. Checks the runner. Fires curveball. Stays inside. It's going to even the count. 1-1. Massingham looks in again, gets the sign, winds, fires, ball 2. A fastball, but inside and low. Leffler not too interested in swinging at that one. Kind of wonder if the Saints are going to take a patient approach here after the first couple batters Massingham faced walked. Control wasn't quite there. And time is called as Leffler's got a bug in the eye or something like that. Now he steps back in. He's ready to go. Massingham looks at the runner. Fires. Curveball. Strike 2. Good pitch there. That kind of froze Leffler. Locked him up a little bit.
Dropped that one in there.
It did look like it was going to be inside, but it's a pretty hard bite late in that pitch. And evens the count 2-2. McKinley calling for an upstairs fastball here. He gets it, but it's a little outside. That's going to be a full count. 2 outs, 1 on. Nikolai Niemela standing at second. Leffler looking to knock in a run here, and Massingham looking to shut the door and close out the inning. Here's the pitch. In the air to right field. Going back is Launderville. It's hit pretty well. He's at the wall. It's gone. It's a home run for Mike Leffler on a 3-2 pitch. Boy, I did not think that was going to get out, but it just kept going and going and going. He can hit the ball. There's no doubt about it. And he gives the Saints a 2-0 lead.
Not real long down the right field line here at
No, it's only
Veterans Memorial.
325. It's a little bit of a green monster out there, not quite as high, but so a short porch, but he put it over, and the Saints have a 2-0 lead here in the top half of the first inning. And that'll bring up Jordan Flick, the DH, another left-hander. Massingham winds and fires. Curveball. Inside part of the plate, strike 1. He's ready to go on the mound again. Fastball outside. That'll even the count at 1-1.
That was a good spot. Just missed the outside corner.
Just missed it. Didn't miss by much. We got a great view from up here in the press box at Veterans Memorial Field. There's a curveball, misses low and away. 2-1. Well, the Kernels would like to get this out and get out of here with no more damage. Saints looking to start it up again. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Like he fooled him with the off speed there, maybe. That'll even the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top half of the first inning. Saints leading 2-0 on the home run by Leffler. Here's a pitch. Strike 3. Struck him out looking good. Curveball by Massingham. Locked him up completely, and Flick is maybe not real impressed with that call, but that was there. I'll retire the Saints, and the Kernels will shake the bats loose and try to get those 2 back.
Bats for the Kernels on Wednesday were a little bit dead.
The bats were quiet, yep.
They see if they can get something going right away here.
We'll go through the Kernels batting order for real this time. Batting first is the first baseman, Isaac Nelson. Batting second, the second baseman, Garrett Kelly. Batting third, the third baseman, Blake Morris. Batting fourth, the shortstop, Austin Cantola. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Grayson Launderville. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Toby Colleen. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Kyan Link. Batting eighth, the catcher, Jaden McKinley. And batting ninth and DHing tonight is Andrew Carlson. That's Nelson, Kelly, Morris, Cantola, Launderville, Colleen, Link, McKinley, and Carlson. That's the Kernels batting order against the Saints starting pitcher, Colin Crick. He's taking his warm-up pitches and getting ready to go here. He can throw it a little bit. He can chuck it pretty good. He's got a good movement, too. Thought the Saints might throw their ace, Jordan Flick, tonight, but I don't know if he pitched recently or what.
I wonder if he pitched Wednesday. Wednesday, the Saints were over in Buffalo and got the win over there, 9-4. Okay. Yes, he did. He pitched over at Buffalo. It's a good win for them.
Yeah, that's a good win.
Historically, Buffalo has been a solid team. I'm not sure what they have for talent this year, but
so the Saints get a couple in the top half of the first. The Kernels come up to bat here. They're going to lead it off with Isaac Nelson. See if they can get those 2 back or not. Nelson, the left-hander, steps in. Crick, the big right-hander, takes a look. Going from the windup. He winds and fires. Strike right down the middle. 0-1. Nelson steps back in, and Crick begins his windup. Another fastball. It must have missed just inside. Kirk is
not by much.
Little extra look in there.
Low.
That was awfully close, but it goes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Crick ready to go. Fires again. No, missed it. Curveball outside and low. 2 balls and a strike. You got to think after Wednesday, the Kernels are just looking for base runners tonight.
Yeah, Wednesday was a lot of first pitch swinging, I thought. And maybe not the best pitch to swing at, but
yeah. Crick fires a fastball in there. That'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 3. Full count to the leadoff hitter, Isaac Nelson. Garrett Kelly on deck. Blake Morris in the hole. Payoff pitch to Nelson on the way. Chop towards second. Fielded and softly lobbed over to first base. That was Jace Altoff, the second baseman, making the play. Wasn't hit very hard. Didn't quite get all of it, but play is made. 1 out. And I'll bring up the second baseman, Garrett Kelly.
Yeah, fooled him a little with the off speed and just chopped it lightly to second.
Crick winds and fires the first pitch to Kelly. Ball high. Like a fastball upstairs. 1-0. Crick also working pretty quickly. He's ready to go again. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Garrett Kelly. Here's Crick ready to go. Fires. Swing and a miss. Foul tip by Kelly. He took a good hack at that one.
Just missed the down
missed
low
it.
pitch, but
Make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
Crick has a little bit of a different windup or a release point. I don't know what it is, coming low in the arm slot or something. I don't know.
But he's effective. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Kelly. Ball 3. One might have bounced in front of the plate. And now Garrett Kelly's got a hitter's count. See what he does with it here, if he's going to take or... Not really looking over at the third base coach, Adam Barnell, for any signs, so... Here's the pitch. Ball 4, upstairs and outside. Garrett Kelly draws a 1-out walk here in the bottom half of the first inning. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Blake Morris.
The walk brings up the third baseman, number 1, Blake Morris.
Morris, the smooth swinging lefty, he actually hit the ball pretty well on Wednesday. Had a double that, if there was nobody in front of him, probably could have been a triple, but slowed it down. See what he can do with 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a set, the pitch by Crick. Fastball low, 1-0. Kelly not showing any signs of going on that one. Seems like it might be an okay time to send him with a left-hander up at the plate. If you do a little hit and run, maybe he can put one through the right side.
Third baseman playing
on the edge of the grass.
Infield grass.
Crick throws over to first to check the runner back.
Is that Noah Halonen over there at third? Yep.
One ball, no strikes to Blake Morris. 1 out, Garrett Kelly on first. Colin Crick from the set. Fires well outside. That's going to get away from the catcher, Niemela. He's going to throw it on to second, but not in time. Went all the way to the backstop. Garrett Kelly, plenty of speed. He advances to second base. Got there pretty easily. It actually rebounded pretty quickly to Niemela, and he got the throw away, but too much speed for that.
Yeah, a little concrete knee wall here at Veterans Memorial that sent that right back out.
Crick staring in. He says go through the signs again. Shakes off a couple. Checks the runner at second. 2-1 pitch to Morris. Popped up. Shallow right field. Kelly's thinking about a tag. Right fielder comes in and makes the catch, and no tag attempt from Kelly after all. As John Hohenstein, he's got enough arm to throw him out from shallow right field. So 2 outs now in the bottom half of the first inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Austin Cantola. See if he can drive in Garrett Kelly. It'd be nice for the Kernels to get at least 1 back. I'm sure they're hoping for that, but Colin Crick doing his best to get out of it on the other side of the field there, so stares in. Here's the set. Looks at the runner. Nobody holding Garrett Kelly on. Pitch to Cantola. Softly lined into center field. It might drop. It will drop. Kelly's running all the way. He will score easily. It's a bloop single RBI for Austin Cantola, and the Kernels cut the lead in half. We've definitely seen Ozzie hit a pitch harder than that, but that one went to just the right spot. It was a good pitch by Crick. Plenty of strength for Austin, though. He fought it off into center field, and with 2 outs, Kelly was running on the swing anyway, so that'll bring up Grayson Launderville, the right fielder.
Looks the same in the scorebook. Could have just been a hard shot single, but
Launderville, first pitch swinging, fouled. 0-1. Crick ready to go. Gets the sign from the catcher, Niemela. Fires. Chop towards first. Fielded. Oh, it's going to say a foul ball. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
That was close.
From where I'm standing, it looks like it was fielded, back behind the bag.
First baseman Mike Leffler made the play, and I couldn't quite tell. I guess he was in foul territory. The ball was in foul territory anyway. Right at the bag, basically, but home plate umpire said foul ball, so we'll Do it again. Nothing in 2 to Launderville. 2 outs. Runner on first. That's Cantola. Here's a set. The pitch by Crick. Hit into right center field. Back. Hillenstein. Ooh, it's off the wall. Cantola's around third. He's going to score. Launderville into second with an easy double. RBI double for Launderville. Ties the game. And that was... Hohenstein was acting like it was gone.
Yeah, that one off the bat looked like it was gone compared to the Saints player. And that first, Leffler's didn't look like it was gone, and that one carried. And now Launderville, yeah, I thought it was gone.
That was a terrible call by me because I was so confused as to what John Hohenstein was doing out there.
He's just loping towards the
way
wall.
It took off, yeah, he was just kind of watching like it was gone. Maybe he just knew he couldn't get it and it was going to be off the wall. But either way, it's an RBI double for Launderville. It ties the game. And that'll bring up Toby Colleen. First pitch swinging, lifts it in the air to center field. Boger's there. He makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So the Kernels do fight back.
Have the first 2 runs on 2 hits. There's no St. Clair's. We're headed to the top of the second.
Kernels get 2 runs on 2 hits. Tie the game. We go to the second inning. It's 2s on the scoreboard. Saints 2, Kernels 2. Top of the second inning. The Saints will be starting with Noah Halonen, John Hohenstein, and Gus Flick to start the second inning.
Bill Aho night here tonight at Veterans Memorial.
Yeah, Bill Aho night. He got inducted to the, not just the Kernels Hall of Fame, the Northstar League Hall of Fame. It's a nice honor for Bill. I didn't get here early enough to hear what they were saying about him, but he's been around a long time in the Northstar League and certainly deserving of that honor.
I wish I had the stats in front of me now. I want to say I heard or believe I heard a career 400 batter.
That would be impressive.
That's maybe, yeah, it was up. It raised my eyebrows when I heard it. In any case,
He should have gone pro.
yeah, he should have gone pro.
Leading on top of the second for the Saints. Third baseman number 8, Noah Halonen.
I might have to go track down those stats from Nick here in between innings at one point, and we can
Josh
relay 'em.
Massingham ready to go for the Kernels. Noah Halonen in the box for the Saints to start the second inning. Massingham out of the windup. He lets it go. Curveball, low, ball 1. He's got good bite on that curveball.
Yes, he does.
That would
cuts
fool
hard.
me pretty easily, I think.
Halonen indicated bunt maybe on that first pitch.
He looks at it again. Does not. He pulls back. It says in there for a strike. It'll even the count 1-1. Let's see if that Kernels adjusted defensive positioning here at all. Third baseman Morris is on the grass, so he's playing in. Here's the pitch. Swing and foul. 1-2. Good pitch there from Massingham off speed. That looked like that fooled Halonen a little bit. Let's see if McKinley goes fastball upstairs here. He wants it. Gets it. Too high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Massingham ready to go already. Here's a set and the pitch. Curveball. Chopped foul. Halonen got just enough of it to stay alive. Wasn't the best looking swing he's ever had, but he fouled it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top half of the second inning. Massingham gets the signal, winds, fires. Ball 3. Fastball outside. Had a little bit of tail on it. It was coming in pretty quick. It's a full count to Halonen. Here's the set. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Curveball. Just missed outside. And Halonen draws a leadoff walk for the Saints. Same way the first inning started. Leadoff batter on with a walk. That'll bring out the right fielder, John Hohenstein. Massingham, the left-hander, goes out of the set now. Checks the runner, throws. Hohenstein squares to bunt. Ooh, Had to duck under that pitch. It came inside. He was squared to bunt. I think he got it pulled back in time, and it was well inside to the right-handed hitting Hohenstein. See if he squares for a bunt again here. Saints looking to move runners and manufacture runs. Mastingham ready to go. Here's a set and the pitch. Hohenstein squares, gets the bunt down, but it's foul. Boy, another one that came in hard on Hohenstein. I'm very impressed that he got the bat on there.
Yeah, I actually thought it went off his head.
That was a good piece of batmanship by Hohenstein to get the bat on that thing so it didn't drill him in the chest. Boy, after 2 bunt attempts with the pitch going over his head, he might shake off the bunt sign from the third base coach. Nah, coach, I'll just swing. Calls time here. Hohenstein steps back into the box. No Halonen at first. Nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Hohenstein gets the bunt down. Massingham will make the play. He throws to first for the out. That does move the runner Halonen to second.
Michael's going to jump on and Billy's coming.
Sweet.
We have 3.
Yeah, we have 4. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Left fielder number 15, Gus Flick.
So the sacrifice bunt by Hohenstein will move Halonen over to second base. And now Gus Flick steps into the box, and Mike Enerson steps into the press box with us. Mike played for the Kingston Kings and the Kernels.
No, never.
You didn't play for the Kernels?
No, we were the Kings. It was the year after I think I retired.
Yeah, Mike, you got to get a little closer to the mic.
First
All right,
pitch
Mike.
to Gus Flick is outside, ball 1. Gus, the left-hander, steps into the plate, into the box here. Massingham still working quickly. Checks the runner at second, winds and fires. Low, ball 2. I don't know if Gus has been instructed to be patient or if he's just got a really good eye, but no interest in swinging at either of those 2 pitches.
Well, it seems like Josh is struggling, so why chase anything right now?
Ball 3 up and in, and it's 3-0 to Flick. I'd imagine he's going to take here with 1 on and 1 out. No need to swing at anything silly. And like you just said, Mike, Massingham has struggled with his control a little bit today. There's a fastball. Ooh, just inside. It's a 4-pitch walk to Gus Flick. That was awfully close, but home plate umpire said no, sir.
Not always the worst thing in the world. Put a force out at third.
That'll bring
we'll
up a force out, and it'll bring up the second baseman, Jace Altoff, the number 9 hitter. Steps in for his first plate appearance tonight. 2 on, 1 out. Top half of the second inning. 2-2, Kernels and Saints tied. As Massingham winds and fires to Altoff. Strike, first pitch curveball. I don't think Altoff was looking for that. He seemed like he had no idea what was happening there, but good pitch from Massingham, gets ahead in the count. Ready to go quickly, shoots. There goes the runner to third, chop towards third. Massingham fields, checks the runner, throws to first for the out. Good play there by Josh Massingham. So a little hit and run action from the Saints. Altoff got his bat on the ball and moved the runners up. So runners at second and third, 2 outs. With the leadoff hitter, Steve Boger, stepping into the box.
Massingham, no other option but to go to first with that one.
Good job by
With the hit and
Altoff
run.
putting that one in play.
Yep. Mike, how many years did you play at Kingston?
I played a total of 10 years with the team.
Okay.
So Seth left. We were just thinking about this the other night.
First pitch to Boger, swing, diving, cannot make the play. It's Isaac Nelson at first. That'll score 1 for sure. That'll score 2. It's a RBI signal for Steve Boger. Just under the glove of a diving Isaac Nelson, and the Saints have a 2-run lead again. Good piece of hitting there.
So I think it was maybe in 12 that we ended up leaving Kingston and came down here. We played 1 season at the high school, actually. We had some issues with the city up there.
Yeah, there was a stadium dispute, right? You guys wanted them to build you a new stadium, and they said no?
Right, they wouldn't spend the
Yeah.
couple $1,000s on new fence and stuff. So, yeah, we moved down to the high school.
Here's Nikolai Niemela steps into the box and lifts a high fly ball to left field. Colleen waits for it. He makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Saints get 2 runs. 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second. It's 4-2 Saints as we go to the bottom half of the second inning here at Veterans Memorial Field.
Yeah, speaking of Nemo, it's actually kind of interesting. I played, what got me into Kingston actually was I taught with Elizabeth, their mom, and Larry and I used to play catch in the gym that like 02, 03 when I first came down here. And so the 03, I think, so I must have played till 13 because 03, Larry and I were spring training in the middle school gym playing catch. And I'm like, yeah, I used to play baseball. And Larry started talking about Kingston, so I'm like, well, heck yeah, I'll come play some town ball.
Let's play town ball.
Yeah,
why not?
So I had no idea. Like coming from Bemidji, we had a town team, but it wasn't as big of a deal. Nothing like how it is down here. I mean, fields aren't even close to the same.
We've got the Hall of Famer himself in the box with us, Bill Aho. Congratulations on the Northstar League Hall of Fame induction.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Good to join you up here.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
kinda
We got a good view from up here.
It is a great view.
I wish we had video so people could see this field because the Kernels have done a lot of work here over the years. I mean, hours and hours, days worth of work. Weeks, maybe.
Yes, yes.
I would say weeks and months, right, Bill?
Yes. There's been a few hours here, but I mean, you see what it looks like, right? So it's worth it for everybody that's been helping out and playing on here, and it's just going to, like I said, we intend on doing more. We intend on doing it as much as we can, and hopefully some of these kids coming up that can appreciate what's here now, just continue the tradition. You know, we don't want Nick Corbin and Andrew Carlson and Barney to be here for another 30 years. I mean, they're gonna fall over on that one. But
all three of them might try though.
I think Barnall will be here for
Barney's
another 30
be here.
years.
Yeah.
Adam will stay.
Yeah.
So
And Barney, I should have mentioned that Barney's he's the last guy from Kingston now.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Adam Barnell.
Yep. He's
Shout out to Adam.
He's the last one that played up in Kingston and playing in Cokato. So
Bottom half of the second, Kyan Link steps in, takes ball one, low and inside from Colin Crick.
how's Pete the ump been doing so far?
Good. A couple pitches that, have drawn an extended look from the pitchers, but so far it's been pretty consistent. Crick winds and fires, and that one got Kyan Link on the arm. He'll
Tell you
take
what,
first
boy,
base.
No, that's a double. Oh, that's a double because he's going to take off and he's going to hit second base here.
He's got plenty of speed to get down there. Now, Nimola's got a good arm.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Running on Crick.
Yeah. Well, that's what you do. You break on the pitcher.
You run on the pitcher.
You'll get a lead off of Crick. That's for sure.
Kyan did not inform Pete tonight on that one that he got hit like he did on Wednesday when he
It hit me.
Yeah, he
That's
said
the
that got me.
Catcher Jaden McKinley steps into the box. The left-hander swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. 0-1.
Collins actually he's rounded into a pretty decent pitcher the last couple of years, which is good for Dassel. They need more arms all the time too.
Yeah.
So, but he's settled in the last couple of years, been good.
Are there any town ball teams that don't need more arms? Anybody that's just stacked with pitchers for some reason?
No, I don't think so.
Crick checks the runner. He's got the same idea as Bill. He knows that Link is not going to be there long.
No, maybe the closer you get to the cities, you're a little better
Just 'cause you
off.
got more people, maybe.
bigger school, bigger draw.
What's the maximum roster size for town ball?
It's 25.
25.
Yeah, for when it gets to playoffs, but you can up until a certain date. I forget what it is. You could have more. You get more people on the roster. I think some teams actually, like Montrose, might have 40 plus on their roster right now.
Oh, wow.
And when they get to playoffs, they just pare it down.
Yeah,
McKinley takes a fastball low and in, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Enerson never had that problem when he was managing. It was mainly
One year we had to cut a guy and it didn't go so well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did not appreciate you guys cutting me. I thought I was better than that. Crick winds and fires. McKinley
That's a
fights
base
it off
knock.
into center
Nice.
field, and that'll drop for a hit.
Okay, so
Link will stay at second. McKinley on to first. And the Kernels have 2 runners on with nobody out here in the bottom half of the second inning trying to answer the Saints' 2 runs in the top half.
what? Drew's going to put on a master class of bunting here, boys.
Well,
Hopefully better than Wednesday.
Designated hitter Andrew Carlson stepping into the box.
Yeah, Wednesday didn't do so well. But yeah,
He's been around for a minute, too.
he has Andrew. Yep.
and he came from Dassel.
So
He played for the Saints, yep.
myself and Corbin and Andrew are the same graduating class.
Sure.
So I played baseball with Andrew. Actually, with him and Dan Burkholz when we were in high school, Drew was a stud. Like he was a stud.
Did he pitch in high school?
He pitched in high school.
That's
Yep.
what I thought.
Yep. Yeah, he had. He's very comparable to Dan Burkholz, who Dan was pitched
Crick
collegiate.
checks the runner, fires.
Yeah.
Yes, sure enough.
Throw
Carlson
away.
gets the
Throw
bunt
away.
down.
Oh, shoot.
Moves the runners up. He's thrown out at first, but job well done by Andrew Carlson.
Are you mic'd into Barney's ear there, Bill, or what's going on? That was the call of the game.
He called the sign. Yeah,
just knows
saw
the game.
sign.
Yeah, well, Manager Corbin, what I do know is when in a situation like that, when he gets Andrew up there or a veteran up there, it's a lot easier to manage because he knows he's going to get down.
Yeah. Yeah, these young guys, that's an aspect of the game that is lost.
It's forgotten.
I mean, the high school team started to do that better in the second half of the year, but the first half, they a lot of missed opportunities.
So runners on second and third for the Kernels with 1 out, and the leadoff hitter Isaac Nelson steps into the box. Crick winds and fires, swing, fouled off down the first baseline. Nelson way ahead of that one.
Hey, Bill, how many years did we play on a skin infield here? Was it just the one, or was it two?
I think it was 2.
Okay.
I think.
That was way back in the day. We don't know.
I don't remember
that.
I don't remember what year that was Austin here, like the first year we played or second?
I think it was the second, because I think I was here 1 year.
Okay.
Nelson takes a fastball inside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And we were thinking that was 12.
Yeah. So I know that everybody hated the skin infield. I actually liked it. Like the ball actually played really pure.
Yeah.
Pretty consistent, right?
On the skin, absolutely. And teams
Yeah.
come here and they're like, "Oh, this sucks. It's a softball field." And yeah, we know that we're not. All right,
They're
let's
under
score
to
one.
second.
That's
That'll
okay.
score 1. Bobbled by the second baseman. Althoff throws to first. In time to get Nelson.
That's all right. It's good.
But a run comes in. Kyan Link scores from third. Jaden McKinley moves up to third, and it's a RBI for Isaac Nelson.
That's a veteran at bat there,
Yep.
hitting behind the runners. That's what you want him to do.
Yeah, hit behind the runners, move them up, score a run. That'll make it 4-3.
Might not be happy about getting called out, but
Well,
I think he
I
was
mean,
out.
I think it was the right call.
He could have called him
It's-
safe, and Ike would have been upset.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the benefit of the doubt with a one
Bring up
umpire
the second
system.
baseman, Garrett Kelly. The man on third and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Foul.
Yeah, how does
Kelly
that,
right on that one.
How does that work? Didn't they used to run 2 umps, or does it just cost too much money?
Playoffs.
Playoffs, they will.
Playoffs
Yeah.
run
Some
two
teams
umps.
do 2 umps too, but really it's just coming down to money. I mean, these umps they're probably not paid enough, to be honest.
Yeah.
To put up with
For this, yeah.
to put up with the grief they put up with from middle-aged guys with midlife crisis that think they should be playing in MLB. Like,
Yeah.
Kelly takes a fastball outside from Crick. 1 ball, 1 strike.
it's hard. I had my disputes with them sometimes, but there's no umps that I'd be like, ooh, I won't want to have him again.
Curveball outside.
Wednesday night.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Wednesday night, Pete's strike zone was a little large.
Sure.
From up where I was sitting.
It was basically inside the chalk line.
Okay.
It seemed
Yeah.
like. But
Okay.
2-1 pitch to Kelly. Swings, grounds it up the middle. It's going to get through. It's a base hit.
Boy, Garrett.
Good rip.
And it's an RBI single for Garrett Kelly. That one kind of seemed like it fooled Tyler Brando a little bit. He started left and then stopped and then realized he should keep going, but it was too late. Into center field, and the game is tied at 4. That'll bring up the third baseman, Blake Morris, with 1 on and 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Well, and it's a good point. Like, we are not professionals here, so most of us don't come to watch a lot of walks.
Yeah.
Swing the bat.
Yeah.
Let's watch a hitting game.
Yep.
Crick ready to go. Winds and fires. Big swing from Morris.
Yeah, I don't mind a
Strike 1.
good pitcher's duel.
Right.
But even that town ball, that gets pretty old pretty quick.
Yeah.
Morris, the left-hander. I already don't remember what he did in his first at-bat, so.
Yeah, me neither. Nope.
But this is his second at-bat.
It is.
That's what we know. Crick slowly checks the runner at first. Garrett Kelly dives back in. He probably could have somersaulted back in if he wanted. It wasn't really a legitimate pickoff attempt.
Sounds like you guys need to start keeping book up here as well.
Actually,
Or-
that would be kind of fun. Yeah.
Grab a pen.
Yeah.
We'll just start yelling at those kids down there. Hey,
Yeah.
Crick ready to go. Nothing, 1 pitch. Nope, it's a ball. Runner's going, and he is out at
He's
second
out, yeah.
base. Not a great jump for Garrett Kelly there. He's got the speed, but good throw by Niemela. It was right on the money, and that's going to do it for the second inning.
Looked like
but
a
the
good-
Kernels get 2 runs, tie the game, 4-4, going to the top of the third.
looked like a good pitch for Blake to take a hack at, but took a strike. But
Does that slow the catcher down just a little bit? Would it have made a difference on that one?
if you swing,
Yeah.
oh for sure, yeah.
Yeah, it keeps you from stepping into the throw versus you got to wait for the bat, obviously, and you're usually stepping out. So now your momentum's going away from your throw. Where if they don't if they're not hitching in their swing, you can step into it and you get another foot.
Bill,
on
what
it.
can you tell us about this year's Kernels team? They got some new faces.
got some-
4 new signees.
Yeah, they got some high school kids that are a couple will be playing in this game, which is great. And really, that's what it's all about. You want to get these local kids that want to play here, and they're not all going to stick around. Some are going to probably a lot of them will go play or college ball or something like that. And what you're hoping is they come back to the town teams when they're done playing college ball, or after a college season they play here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent on the team. Their issue is going to be just overall pitching depth. Especially Jackson Yonke, Jackson's very good.
Yeah.
He's not going to be here till later in the season. So Jackson Schrupp's awesome. He's right now he would be their number 1, I would think, and Massingham probably be their 2. When Yonke shows up, he's probably the 1. But it's just a matter of pitching depth, and really, they're not going to face any pitching that's going to be like, okay, our pitching shouldn't cost us games. We should be able to score runs. We got a good enough batting lineup with those pieces you see even tonight that, as you can see, we're keeping up 4-4. But there's plenty of pop in the dugout there.
So you signed Parker Hadia, Jaden McKinley, Eli Dahlheimer, and one more. I can't think of who it is.
Is it Landon Corbin? Or is there another one?
No.
Or did Salmon come?
Oh, Isaac Salmon.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Seniors.
Solid. Yeah, he played the other day. Parker played the other day. Is this Jaden's first game?
It is.
This is his first game, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing high school ball still.
Leadoff hitter Brandel Grounds went to third. Fielded and thrown over to first by Blake Morris for 1 away. Austin Cantola had a tough time with the around the horn throw there. It was right in the sun, and he dodged out of the way.
Blake, is third base his natural position, or is he a catcher naturally, or what?
He plays third in college.
Okay,
He caught in high school.
Where
and
does he play?
Bridgewater.
Okay.
So I'm not sure where he's going to play. He's played 2 years there. He's done very well. He's been a really good player for him.
Massingham gets a quick out here in the top half of the third inning. I'll bring up Leffler. I know what he did last time.
What pitch was it he hit out? Was that a hanger or was it a fastball?
Yeah, it was a pitch.
Yeah, I want to say it was
I
a
honestly
fastball,
don't know.
but
Okay.
But from here, it didn't look like it was going to get out, and it just kept going. And then what you're saying, Launderville's double last inning, Hohenstein just kind of watched it. He thought it was gone, it looked like almost.
Right.
And then off the wall.
There's one in there for a strike.
1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, Massingham, he is working really quickly. Leffler stepped out, but Massingham's been ready to go for 15 seconds already. There's a 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-2. Kernels could use a quick inning here on the defensive side.
Yeah, it looks like his control's coming back in
A
here
little
now
bit.
finally.
Yep. Maybe he's settling into the groove here. 1-2 pitch to Leffler. Foul down the third base side. Got a piece of it.
When are the bathrooms scheduled to go in here?
Ooh, yeah, bathroom project. We're going to start forming the footings and stuff probably this next week. And then the block and all the stuff is going to show up shortly after, and we'll start...
Leffler grounds one to first.
Start
Nelson's
doing
going
our
to take it
thing.
himself. He fields and steps on the bag, and they're 2 away.
So that's one of the city of Cokato now is paying for the materials and whatnot. The Kernels are going to build them. But, that's an example of this park getting better. Not now the city, how much is being used and whatnot. They've known the need for bathrooms for years down here, but now it's like, okay, let's figure out a way to get it done.
Figure out a way to do it. Yeah.
That's great.
And they're going to put a Frisbee golf course in this place.
Yeah, I heard that.
Andy Nelson is doing it. I've seen the layout. It's going to be awesome. But that'll help, too, just have people down here. And this park is awesome. It's not just the baseball field.
No, it's become a really legitimately nice city facility.
Yeah.
And I mean, a large part of that is thanks to the Kernels working on the field, and now the bathrooms are going in. It's really nice. Jordan Flick steps in. He takes a ball from Massingham, and then the next pitch ties him up, and he went around on it. So it's 1-1. 2 outs here in the top half of the third inning. Massingham looking to get out with no damage. Fastball. Oof.
Missed somewhere.
Must have been upstairs because it was over the plate. But 2-1.
Throw another one in on his hands. That's where you need to pitch, Jordan.
That one was...
That was well inside the hands.
Yep.
That one was in on the ribs, is what it was. And Jordan Flick is aboard with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Massingham says, "Sorry, Jordan, that's my bad."
Third baseman number 8, Noah Halonen.
I was thinking about this particular series, right? Both towns separated by just a few miles, and everybody knows each other really well. Off the field, no issues. But when this game is going on, you never know what's going to happen. There have been some tense moments over the
There
years.
is,
It's kind of fun.
Yep.
Tyler Brandel steps in, or excuse me, Noah Halonen steps in and takes a curveball inside, ball one.
Well, the competition intensity, they always say keep it between the lines, right?
Yeah.
Once the game is over,
Then it's over, yeah. Massingham fires
good pitch.
Drake on the
corner.
outside corner.
Well, and the history of this game goes back to when the Kernels were in Kingston.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
we were playing when John Reaver was around, and high school coach McKinley was playing for the Saints.
1-1 to Halonen, fastball inside and upstairs. That'll be 2-1.
You know, the Kernels were treated like a JV team around here. They were like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of good talent that played for Kingston that went to Dassel.
Yeah. 2-1 pitch to Halonen. Curveball chopped towards third. Morris Fields throws over to first to get
Away.
the out, and the Kernels are out of the inning.
So
No
those-
runs for the Saints, so it's 4-4 ball game going to the bottom of the third.
Those early years when Mike and I were in Kingston, I mean, the Saints basically treated it as just a scrimmage game. They,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
And anytime, and then we were just slowly getting better. And when would we beat them in Dassel?
We
one
beat
time,
him in
right?
Dassel
Yep.
when John was pitching, when
Yep.
Reaver was pitching,
Yep.
and the funny part is how sportsman he is. He
Yeah.
was the first one to come up
Yep.
and shake my hand, shake Seth's hand, and yours, and like he was so proud of us.
Yeah.
Because it was like a 3-2 game or something. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
It's a big win, yeah.
And he's such a class act. I mean, he understood what it meant to us, and we legitimately beat him. Like it was a real, you know,
Real
we outplayed
beatdown.
that game. They had a
Yeah.
better roster than us, but we outplayed them up where we beat them, and they've had the mindset forever that they're better than Cokato, and we've had it over the last 5, 6, 7 years. It might be 50-50.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good rivalry. So.
It does seem like a competitive game back and forth. You know,
Yeah.
there's been a few, not blowouts, but solid wins or handle wins. But
Yep.
the game always seems competitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what the all-time series is?
I
between these two
don't
teams?
know, but it's
Gotta
you know
be pretty close.
Well, I
Well-
would no. I bet it Dassel's way up on us.
Yeah.
But if you took
go,
it,
yeah.
if you went certain years, blocks
Yeah.
of years, you know.
Yeah, I suppose the Kernels.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I
First
gotta check out here because
yeah,
I
well,
gotta
that's-
go and back over there. I think my wife is wanting me to come sit by her.
You got to
whatever,
go
so-
mingle with the crowd and
Yeah.
receive your congratulations
Yeah, so-
on the Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, I had one question. Quick.
yeah.
What was the batting stat that I heard? Career batting
Average.
I mean, it's
He said over 300.
Yes.
over 300.
It was over
Okay.
300, yeah.
Yeah,
That's quite impressive, Bill.
absolutely. Well, you look back.
Blake Morris steps in and lifts the fly ball to shallow left field. Catch is made out there by Gus Flick. Yeah, they're good. Run a long ways, but he got
That's
it.
kind of the
One away.
stat that gets you to the All-Star game in the Northstar League.
yeah.
And Bill, I think, could have played on pretty much every year as an All-Star and was either camping or something.
Well, so usually around 4th of July, we were
Yep.
always gone.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not a secret to me. Like, what I was willing to do when a lot of these kids are not willing to do right now is bunt. I was willing. I would bunt
Yeah.
probably at least once, twice a game.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids are not willing to do that, and it makes a big difference. And I don't care about the average, but you're getting on base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunt singles.
Yeah, you're getting on base. So,
You got that Aho speed, though. You
oh
can
my
get away
gosh,
with that.
who told me? Austin. Somebody was wondering if I could outrun anybody on the team. Like, I can outrun half this team tonight. I guarantee you.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well,
All right, guys.
congratulations.
Thanks for coming
Bill.
up.
Thanks.
That's
See
awesome.
you later.
Austin Cantola in the box for the Kernels. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Oh, and Mike. Mike
well
left.
outside. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike, thanks for coming up. Three and 1 to Austin Cantola. Crick winds and fires. Ball 4. Might have
him.
even got a piece of
It did,
Cantola. It was
yep.
ball 4 anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But that'll put Austin on base for the second time tonight. With 1 out here in the bottom half of the third inning, excuse me. A 4-4 ball game. That'll bring up Grayson Launderville. Put one off the wall in right field last time. See what he does here. Cantola probably not going anywhere. Here's a set on the pitch. lifts the foul ball down the first base side. That's going to be well out of play. It was hit pretty well, but pretty well foul as well. 0-1 to Launderville. Cantola at first. Launderville at the plate. 1 out. Colin Crick still on the mound for the Saints. Pitching pretty well. It's a 4-4 ball game, but I wouldn't say it's been bad pitching. Here's the set in the pitch.
No, a couple walks scattered and
that was
couple
must have
base
been
hits.
just low. Yeah, timely hitting by both teams.
Yep.
Get runners on, and somebody puts one in play and brings in a run or two. 1 ball and 1 strike to Launderville. Crick winds and fires. Swing, and that one's hit hard to right field. Also well foul, but boy, Launderville is on it. And he's hit 3 pitches really hard. Unfortunately for the Kernels, 2 of them went foul. Just a long strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one would have been out by a long shot, I think, had it
Seemed
stayed
like it would have
fair.
been close from here, but we'll see what Crick comes up with on a 1-2 pitch. Here is the pitch. Fastball flared out into left field. Gus Flick is there. He'll make the catch. No tag from Cantola. He went about halfway and stopped. He's not going to try to tag on a ball hit there. So 2 away here in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, Wednesday night, I think Austin he got attempted steal. He got thrown out at second, I believe, if I recall.
Something like
Maybe
that.
not quite the tagging speed.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Toby Colleen. Here's the pitch by Crick. Softly hit into right center field. That's going to drop. Cantola rounding second. He's going to go to third. The throw goes to third. He's safe. Colleen into second, and he's safe. It's going to go down as probably a single with an extra base for Colleen. He just kept on running.
Yeah, good heads-up base running by Colleen.
Good heads-up
there.
base running. If you're the right fielder, Hohenstein, you probably just got to hit the cut on that. I know Austin Cantola is not the fastest guy on the base paths, but with 2 outs, he's running on contact.
Yeah.
So
he was off as soon as it was hit.
As soon as it was hit, he's got enough speed to get over to third from there on that. So the Kernels will take it, and that'll bring up Kyan Link. We'll see if he can take advantage of that and put one in play and bring in at least 1. Got hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Here's the set in the pitch by Crick. Ball 1 outside.
Watching Kyan in the batter's box, there might be a reason he keeps getting hit. He's standing on the inside line there.
He does get close
Hugs
to the
that
plate. Crick ready to go. Lines and fires. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch, fooled Link. He was well out in front of that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 on. Kernels could use one of those timely hits here from Kyan Link. And Colin Crick would love nothing more than a soft little grounder somewhere. Here's the pitch. And there is the soft little grounder right to the second baseman. Althoff fields and throws to Leffler at first, and that'll end the inning. Kernels threaten, but no runs. Nothing comes across. We're still tied at 4, and 2 innings ago there were 2s on the board, and now it's 4s on the board. Kernels 4, Saints 4. Top half of the 4th inning coming up from Veterans Memorial Field.
Being Bill Aho night, it sounds like we're going to have maybe a contingent of visitors up here in the booth.
I see Tommy Halonen making his way up.
Sure enough. Boomer Nelson.
Boomer Nelson making his way in. Gentlemen, how's it going?
One of you over here.
Headset and the microphone here. Tommy Halonen. Thanks for joining us, Tommy.
Stairs on the way up here got me breathing hard. Holy shit.
Are you saying you're not in game shape anymore?
Oh, Chuck Aho asked me if I could still play. I said I can't run.
Well, you don't need to run to play. You can still play.
That's one thing Billy could always do is run pretty well.
Yeah, we're just complimenting him. He's got that Aho speed.
Yeah.
He cheated a little bit because he started from the wrong side of the box.
Yeah.
Or the plate to get to first, but.
Well, he cheated a lot more than that. You guys probably just don't know.
Yeah.
He also stood pretty much out of the batter's box. So.
Yeah, right.
He was already halfway to first before he made contact.
Boomer, welcome to the booth.
Yeah, thanks
Appreciate
for joining
it.
us.
Saints, John Hohenstein.
John Hohenstein stepping into the box for the Kernels in the top half of the fourth inning. Massingham still on the mound for the Kernels.
Another old guy in John Hohenstein.
Yeah, John Hohenstein, he's not that much younger than me. And I know I'm plenty old, so Massingham gets the signal from McKinley. Fires a curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. He hasn't gotten ahead of too many hitters tonight, but when he does, it's worked out pretty well. He's ready to go. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another curveball, strike two, swinging. Hohenstein, unsure of what that one was going to do, kind of took a flailing swing at it. Massingham ahead 0-2. Working quickly on this at bat. Here's the pitch. In the air to left field. It's hit. Stopley, Colleen charging. Dives. Cannot make the play. Hohenstein rounds first. Thought about it, but ends up going back. It's a little bloop single in the left field on an 0-2 pitch.
3 curveballs in a row there.
3 curveballs in a row, and Hohenstein had nothing to do with the first 2 and got just enough of the third one to put it in play and drops in front of hard charging Colleen, but he couldn't quite get there.
I don't, have you guys played with Josh at all or not? I don't know. I haven't watched enough of them.
So I'm trying to think. I think this is my second year being done, and no, I don't know. I never played with him. No.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys I haven't played with.
Massingham throwing to Gus Flick, who squares around a bunt. Hohenstein steals. He's going to go for third. The throw got by the second baseman. Nope, no throw to third by Kyan Link. He thought about it, but holds on, and that'll put John Hohenstein at third with Gus Flick in the box. Nobody out, and the Saints have something going here. We'll see if the Kernels can work their way out of it or if the Saints take advantage. It was kind of an awkward throw. The pitch was a little bit inside, and Gus Flick was, smartly did not get out of the way.
Right, as one does.
He's got the right to stand there, and McKinley just couldn't quite get the throw where it needed to be or in time. Hohenstein not the fastest guy on the bases anymore, but still got decent jump. Throw got by the shortstop Cantola into center field.
Boomer, how long have you been done playing?
My last year was 2019, the year we made the state tournament, so
okay.
I went out on top.
Yeah, you went out. That's right. You went out on top.
That's
Peyton
the thing to
Manning
do,
over
yeah.
here.
It's a veteran move. Yep, go out on top. How many years did you play?
Oh, I played from 2015 to 2019, so.
Okay, 4 years.
4 years. Tommy, how about you?
It was 11 or 12. I can't remember.
No, you played a good long while then.
Yeah, it was fun. I still show up to the ballpark and think I don't know why I'm not playing, but
Yeah, you could be
yeah,
if it wasn't for all that running.
yeah, that's just it. I mean, even Billy, in his later, the last few years I played with him, he quit playing left field and he DH'd and he was plenty productive. So.
Yeah.
2-2 to Gus Flick here. Massingham fires a curveball. Put into play. No, takes a bounce on the second baseman, Kelly. Hohenstein's going to score. Flick reaches first base, and the Saints have the lead 5-4. That one took a weird hop on Garrett Kelly. He wasn't going to be able to throw at Hohenstein anyway. He was, as soon as he saw it get past the pitcher, he was moving, and he was going to score either way. So it's an RBI single for Gus Flick, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Jace Althoff. Nobody out and 1 on for the Saints here in the fourth inning. Infielders mostly normal. In at third base, it looks like Blake is on the grass. Runner goes. Here's the throw down to second base. Should be there. It is. He's out.
He got him. Good
Great throw by Jaden McKinley. Right on the money.
Just a one short hop right in front of the foot.
Garrett Kelly did not have to move his glove, and Flick slid right into it. Great throw by McKinley, and that'll be 1 away. That's a big out. Get the runner off the base paths. Now there's 1 out. Now the Kernels can reset and
Settle in a little bit.
settle down a little bit. Althoff, ready to go. Takes a strike from Massingham.
That one looked a little inside.
Fastball, maybe a little bit inside. Althoff, he gets pretty close to the plate, too, it looks like. Here's the pitch by Massingham. Curveball outside. Could be 2 balls and a strike to Althoff. Massingham ready to go. Fires. Ooh, inside. Just about got him, but
Back him up a little bit.
backed him up a little bit.
Looks like that's a go-to pitch for Massingham is that curveball.
He's got pretty. Yeah, he likes to throw the curveball. It's 3-1 to Althoff. Here's the pitch. Chop towards first. Nelson charges, stops, goes back, pick it up. Althoff is quick, and he beats it out. Good speed from Althoff there. He was moving, and Isaac Nelson just couldn't quite get to the bag.
Had to kind of wait for the high hop. And
had to wait for the hop, and then wasn't sure if Massingham
yeah.
was going to be there. I don't know if Massingham would have been there in time. Althoff is pretty quick, and he got there by a step. So he's aboard with an infield single. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Steve Boger.
If you guys have any Bill Aho stories you want to tell on Bill Aho night, feel free. Pipe in at any time.
I talked to Billy on the way up here. He said there's a couple we can't talk about.
Okay, so let's hear those ones.
Yeah.
He's not up here now. Massingham throws a curveball in there for a strike to Boger. Nothing in one.
I just remember in the later years that we'd travel, away games, and Bill would decide if he was going to play or not based on what dugout we were in. If it was a close jog, he'd play. If not, nope, play young guys. So.
That's veteran move right there.
Veteran move, yeah.
These young kids don't think of that kind of stuff.
And you get to do that when you've been playing that
well,
long.
yeah, when you've been playing that long and that well, you can do that. Boger takes a ball. Massingham ready to go again. Another ball. McKinley throws down to first.
Also could have done a over-under on how many Mountain Dews he would drink during the game.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that number just kept going up the less he played.
It did.
Also a veteran move, though.
Yeah,
to
also a veteran
fire down
move.
some Mountain Dew.
Absolutely.
Kind of thirsty. Put someone else in. Althoff at first, fainting like he wants to go. Does not. Here's the pitch. Slapped into right field by Boger. That's going to be down for a hit. Althoff is going to round second. He'll be into third. Throw comes in from Launderville. Cut off, and Steve Boger's got a one-out single, and now the Saints have runners at first and third with one out. Good piece of hitting by Boger there. It wasn't a bad pitch, but he fired it off into right field, and now the Kernels will call time and have a meeting at the mound, discuss strategy.
It looks like kind of curveballing on his hands, and he just let it the other way. That was
Yeah,
good.
Fired
just
it
jammed
off,
it out
yep.
there.
What are they saying right here at the mound?
Probably find a way to bear down, get a ground ball, and get out of the inning.
Yeah, that would end it.
Could use a little 6-4-3 here.
Sure, they'll go steal right away, probably for the Saints.
Boger's got good speed.
Yeah, Boger's
Boger
pretty
has
quick.
good speed. Might be. Maybe that's what it was, deciding what they're going to do if Boger takes off. Do they let him go, or do they
Oh, now Barney's coming
try to
out.
throw him out? Now Adam Barnell will come out from the dugout. And
We used to always do first and third, Boomer. I think we always just snapped it back to the pitcher like we were throwing down to two, and sometimes I would draw that runner on third off the bag, and now
Sure.
the pitcher would, make a decision with the ball.
Either that or you would cut it off from short.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kernels
Billy
do have
Aho's
action
first.
going in their in the bullpen down there. Can't tell who it is, I guess, but
I'm told Landon Corbin,
Landon Corbin warming up in the bullpen.
also a fresh sign for them.
Must be really fresh because he wasn't in the Instagram post the other day.
Right? Yeah, today
Is
would be
there
his
a-
first game.
Is there an age limit? Can anybody? Do you have to be 18? I mean, well, you don't have to be 18,
No, it must
obviously,
not be,
because Landon's
yeah.
not 18.
I've
No,
heard
he's-
as early as 14-year-olds
If
playing
you're-
amateur ball.
If you're
Wow.
good enough to play, you can play at any time. Really?
Yep.
Interesting. The catcher, Nikolai Niemola, stepping in here. Runners at first and third with one out. Massingham winds and fires. Ball inside, looking like a fastball. Just missed. Boger not going on that one. See how the Saints want to play it here. I'm sure they'd love to drive in another run, put their lead back up to 2. Massingham fires, gets away from the catcher. McKinley coming home, and he's going to be safe. And now the ball gets away.
Boger thought about
Boger
third.
thought about third, but goes back on Isaac Nelson backing up that. The flip from McKinley to home was, Massingham wasn't ready for it, wasn't expecting it maybe. And a wild pitch is going to be charged to, well, I assume a wild pitch is going to be charged to Massingham. I'm not the scorekeeper, but
Yeah, it's a wild pitch.
wild
yeah.
pitch,
Yep.
run scores. So that is a run for the Saints, and the lead's back to 2, 6-4.
Nikolai's a dangerous hitter here, too.
Nikolai
Just like
is
his
a-
older brother, Ethan, who actually played for us.
Yeah, Ethan
know.
did play for you. And was there another one that played, another Nemo that played for the Saints?
Ethan played, Jacob.
Jacob,
Yep,
yeah.
Jacob,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 2 balls and no strikes to Niemela. Massingham winds and fires ball 3. That one hopped as well. Good block by Jaden McKinley, yep.
Boger's got a healthy lead going at second.
He sure does. Not really trying to hold him on too much, and frankly, Massingham's not really paying that much attention to him. With 1 out here in the top half of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Strike. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Niemela taking all the way, sitting 3-0 there. 3 balls and a strike.
Hitters count here. Let's see what he comes with.
Hitters count. And a good hitter at the plate. Fastball fouled off. He took a big cut at that one.
I was thinking curveball, so good thing I wasn't batting because I would have swung wildly and missed that thing by a mile.
So full count to Niemela. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second. Saints looking to add to their 2-run lead. It's 6-4. Here's the pitch. Curveball grounded to short. Cantola feels he's going to have to hurry. Gets it there. And that'll retire Niemela. Boger does move up to third. So it'll be a runner at third with 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning. Niemela moves the runner up. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tyler Brandel, also a dangerous hitter. He can really hit the ball.
Cantola, maybe not the most fleet of foot at short there, but he's got a strong arm.
He does have a very strong arm, yep. First pitch to Brandel's in there for a strike, a curveball that Brandel had no interest in swinging at. I don't know if he was expecting something else or just wanted to take a pitch. Boger with a big lead off of third, dancing towards home. Here's the pitch. Inside, got him.
Good guy to hit. Good guy to hit. Put him on.
Yeah. Least amount of damage there. Although that being said, the big lefty's coming up, Mike Leffler, and
he's got one tonight.
He's got one tonight. I'm sure he'd love to put another one out, or at least give it some green somewhere and bring Boger in. So Boger at third, Brandel at first, Leffler at the plate, 2 outs. Massingham needs something. There goes Brandel. Pitch gets away from McKinley, and Boger's going to score. Boger scores. Brandel down to second on another wild pitch. It's 7-4. The Saints have put up 3 so far, and they're not done yet.
I think we're going to get a change here, boys.
We might get a pitching change pretty quick. And now Nick Corbin does come out of the dugout, making his way to the mound. Massingham's not real impressed right now, but he's pitched pretty well, save for a few moments.
I got a little Billy Aho story to
Yeah,
tell
let's hear
sometime.
it.
It's not crazy, but I remember being, this had to have been 15, 16, 17 years ago coming to the park. And obviously wasn't playing yet, too young, but I remember Billy putting one. Back then, it looked like it was over the top of the light pole there in right field. It's just engraved in my mind. I don't know why, but
he did have a big swing when he'd get a hold of one.
Yeah.
He could give that thing a ride.
Just a lot of times threw the barrel at it and didn't seem like he was trying to hit for power, but if he got his pitch, he could turn on it.
Yeah.
It is indeed the newly signed Landon Corbin stepping onto the mound for the Kernels, making his debut. Kernels' debut and debuting as a pitcher. Fresh off his high school season, just like those other guys. They had a pretty good season, the Chargers. They didn't make it to the section championship, 1 game shy of that, but good season by all means.
Going back to the field here, the high school now plays at Veterans Memorial for their home games. It's kind of fun. Mm-hmm. Legion and Junior Legion, their home games are both here as well.
Come a long way down here at the ballpark.
Yes, it has.
Still probably, I was telling these guys earlier, the infield here, one of the truest infields you can play on.
Is it really?
And all the field, yeah. I mean, Dassel obviously had a beautiful park.
Yeah, they have a great park too.
It's just for whatever reason, just true hops here at Cokato. So they've done nice work.
I was going to ask Bill if the goal is to maybe try host the state tournament here, or at least team up with Dassel or something like that. But
yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
It seems like I mean, once the bathrooms are up for sure, I don't know why they couldn't do that. Landon Corbin tried to pick off Tyler Brandel and threw it into center field. Good backup by Kai and Link to get over there. Brandel dove back in. If he knew it was gone, he might have turned around and taken off. But
Brandel's an old guy too. He's not going to exert any.
yeah,
extra
he doesn't have a lot of speed.
getting
But
back to the bags enough. So
Leffler at the plate. Brandel at second. 2 outs. Landon Corbin on the mound trying to get the Kernels out of it. Here's the pitch. Strike.
There you go.
Fastball on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Corbin gives a long look to second and then just fires a pitch. He doesn't care.
Here's the pitch from Corbin. Fought off into left field. That's in the air. It's a long run. He's not going to get there. Colleen over to cut it off. He might have to hurry to get it into second in time. It's going to be a base hit for Leffler. He'll drive in Brandel.
That was almost a late year's Billy Aho special right there. Dump it right over.
Dump it over third base. Yeah, not a bad pitch. Just a good piece of hitting. And the Saints have added another one here in the 4th inning. It's 8-4 DC Saints. That brings up left-handed hitting Jordan Flick. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Fastball right down the middle. Still 2 outs. 1 on. It's Leffler at first base. Corbin winds and fires. Ball outside. Like maybe a curveball that just missed. Corbin ready to go. Here's the pitch. It's low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. One thing I appreciate about pretty much all these town ball pitchers is they all work quickly.
Yeah,
We're not taking the full however long the pitch clock
without a
is,
pitch
you know.
clock too.
Yeah, no pitch clock, and they just
getting
let
her
her
done.
rip.
Corbin fires. Big swing by Flick. Blows it right
Pitch.
by him. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, these young guys, they got dates after the game.
Yeah, they got things to do. They got dates or bedtimes.
Yeah.
Curfews maybe.
Curfew.
Corbin checks the runner at first. Leffler not going anywhere, but dives back in anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if Leffler has the steal speed or not. Maybe. Guess it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Flick. There goes Leffler. Here's the pitch. Got him.
Beamed him.
Bean Jordan Flick. I think that's the second time he's been hit tonight. Two at bats in a row.
Good guy to hit. Another good guy to hit.
So that'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs and bring up Noah Halonen, the third baseman for the Saints.
Ground ball gets us out of it here.
Any bag?
Any bag
is hot.
Any bag.
Runners have generous leads as Noah swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. There's a crowd of oblivious kids back there.
No worse for the wearer.
Somebody's
going to get a
got hit.
popsicle. Or
Somebody gets to bring it to the concession stand and get a free lollipop or something. Corbin winds and fires. Ooh, just
miss.
low. 1 ball and a strike to Noah Halonen. Corbin seems like he's got pretty good control so far. I haven't watched him play a lot of ball. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the first base line. Nelson chasing. It's going to reach the seat, so to speak. No seats over there, really, but it's out of play. Halonen stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I believe that's Yahoo section over there, isn't it?
yeah, it's looking like, yeah.
Yahoo VIP section.
Yep.
Up on the fairly newly constructed mound out there to park a lawn chair on. See over the little hip wall.
1 and 2 to Halonen. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 2. Corbin wanted that one. Excuse me. Gave a wry little smile as that one got called low, but 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So the Saints put up a bunch. They get 4 in the top half of the 4th inning. Corbin strikes out Halonen to end the inning, but it's 8-4 DC going to the bottom of the 4th.
Kernels have answered every time.
Kernels have answered every time.
Haven't been up by 4 before, down by 4. So
We're going
we'll
to
see
need a
if
big
they can
answer here. We'll see what happens. Looks like Crick is heading back out to the mound again.
string some hits together. Do we know where we're at in the lineup, or I don't?
It's kind of a long inning. I don't remember who was up last, but
I feel like maybe it's bottom, down toward the bottom.
yeah, down towards the bottom, perhaps. What do you guys got for some of your favorite Kernels memories?
Oh, the state tournament
I'm
would have to
guessing.
be the top of the list.
Sure.
But other than that, there was so many good times. Anytime we'd play DC, that was always a top moment of the season.
Yeah.
Always a good atmosphere.
Yep.
Yeah, 2019 season state tournament was was a lot of fun. For me, it was, I don't know if I have any specific memories. Maybe some we can't quite talk about on here. But
sure.
I think the fun I had was just playing with so many different guys. I mean, we had a lot of good talent come through here. Even if they only played for 2, 3, 4 years, a lot of good players have came through the system. Dassel too, obviously.
Yeah.
Dassel-Cokato, both these teams have been a lot of good players over the years. So Billy being one of them, obviously. But
I would also highlight our trip to Texas. I forget which year that was, Tom.
Yeah, you guys went down and played ball down there a little bit, hey?
yeah, that had to have been around 2016-ish.
Yeah.
You just played other town ball teams down there, or what?
Yep, yeah. I think I can't remember if Billy or Nick set it up. Go down there and play a couple of those amateur teams. They do it a little different down there, but
Oh, yeah?
they were happy to have us, and it was competitive. Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Jaden McKinley, the catcher, steps in for the Kernels and
Nice.
rips the first pitch right at the right fielder, Hohenstein. He retreats and makes the catch. It was hit hard, but all Hohenstein had to do was retreat a little bit, and that's one away here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. What do they do different down there for town ball?
There's less teams for sure. I mean, it seems like every town you go to around here, there's
Yeah.
a team, or even
Yeah.
us, this community we have two. But
Right.
down there, there's far less, and yeah, that's one of the major things for sure.
Good quality baseball, just less of it, I would say.
Yeah.
Not a lot of old guys, I would
I'd
say.
say younger
You know what
down
I mean?
there.
Young
Yeah.
talent, college guys,
Sure.
future college guys.
Crick winds and fires to the designated hitter, Andrew Carlson.
Yeah,
Ball 2 outside.
we show up with, I think Nick was probably even playing in those days. I don't know if he played on that trip, but Billy and the Pokornowski boys. We got Barney down there, and these guys would play in
There's
those
a
games.
fastball on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls and a strike to designated hitter Carlson.
Do you remember how it went down there? Did you string together some wins? Or?
Yeah. I think we were, won a few, lost a few, but
Crick winds and fires. Carlson swings and lifts it in the air to center field. Boger waiting for it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away in the Kernels' half of the fourth inning.
yeah, those were the games we'd try out some new pitchers. I remember Bubba Aho played a year or two.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yep.
could throw it about 110.
Yeah.
So, I mean, accurate, no, but he could toss
Right,
it.
he could-
So
yeah.
why not being a couple of those guys who we'll never see again?
You want me to,
Pretty
want me to
sure that
throw
was
hard,
all.
or?
Yeah, pretty sure that was also the trip where Tom and Dalton Asplin switched positions without telling Nick, so we had a lefty shortstop.
The leadoff hitter Nelson swings at the first pitch he sees and fouls it away. 0-1. Well, if the Kernels are going to answer the Saints with 4 runs, they better get going here. 2 outs already in the inning, and leadoff hitter Nelson at the plate.
Need to string some hits.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Good pitch by Crick. It kind of tied up Nelson. It looked like he, I don't know if he was expecting it to do something else, but he kind of did a half check swing.
He liked it, and then he didn't.
Yeah, liked it, and then he didn't. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Good eye there from Nelson. First baseman looking to get something going here for the Kernels. Here's the pitch. Ooh, I thought that was strike 3, and so did Colin Crick. It was over the plate. It must have been low. Isaac Nelson knew it the whole way.
Never.
He's got a good eye.
Yeah,
Nelly,
never
he's
a
got a
doubt.
good eye. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Crick from the windup lets it go. Foul down the third base side. Almost got a vehicle, but bounding. That's a long run for a little kid, but
That'll be a well-earned sucker there.
yep. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the first baseline. That's a fair ball. Into right field. Hohenstein over to cut it off quickly. Holds Nelson to a single. Good play by Hohenstein to get there. That was heading for the bullpen and extra bases, but he cut it off really nicely. Isaac Nelson on board. 2-out single, and that'll bring up second baseman Garrett Kelly. Kernels need some 2-out hits here.
Yeah, that was the start
Nelson
they
got
needed.
one. Crick winds and fires. Ball bounced in the dirt. Nelson's going. Throw by Niemela. It's there. No, he beats it. The Saints thought he was out.
That's a good throw.
That was a great throw, especially considering it bobbled around a little bit. Niemela's got a strong arm, and it was a very close play, but home plate umpire says he's safe, so Nelson moves up to second base. into scoring position for Garrett Kelly. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Foul down the first base side. Leffler chasing. It's going to be out of play. It'll even the count at 1-1. Crick looking in, getting the signal from Niemela. Now he's ready to go. Checks the runner. Deals to Kelly. Ball 2. Just a bit low. Well, there's a good crowd on hand here. I don't know if I've seen this many people at a Kernels game before at this park. Beautiful night for a ball game. Crick fires to Kelly, swung on and lifted in the air to shallow left field. Flick is in, Boger's there. It's going to be Flick making the catch, and that'll end the inning. No runs for the Kernels. They get a couple guys on, but can't do anything with it. We go to the 5th. DC Saints 8, Cato Kernels 4.
See if it's Corbin come back out to pitch. No, it looks like somebody else is coming in from right field there.
Did you guys start playing with the Kernels right out of high school, or?
Yep, I started right when I graduated.
Tommy?
I think I started my junior year back. Rob Swender was coaching back.
Oh, you were
then.
still in high school.
I was still in high school. I had one more year. Yep.
Nice.
So that was fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep, pitching change again for the Kernels. Not sure who's coming in. You guys have any idea? I don't have. Yeah, there's the alternates there, but I can't.
They're
see
working the young guys tonight.
Looks like it, yeah. That's all right. Get some guys some experience. You know, Bill, when he was still playing baseball, we had a softball team that played in Litchfield and/or Maple Lake, and he'd come play once in a while. And boy, it was a tough adjustment going from baseball to slow pitch softball when you're at the plate.
Oh, yeah.
He had a dickens of a time waiting on a pitch, you know.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be easier, but
Yeah, no, he pulled a lot of balls, well foul. I remember that.
yeah.
We'd go play a tournament in Duluth, and he'd be up there, and yeah, same thing.
Not knowing to be a pull hitter.
Not
either.
known to be a pull hitter in baseball anyway. It's Toby Colleen taking the mound for the Kernels.
Can't see who's out and left now.
It's like number 4, maybe?
4?
Yeah, I remember hearing Knightsling tell the guys, stories, telling the guys back in the day, hey, no slow pitch softball.
Yes. You know, so I played baseball 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. And 9th grade year, my coach was Scott Isaacson.
Yep.
And, that Knightsling rule was no softball. We played in Hutch. But I figured I could get away with it after the first game because Scott Isaacson was on the other team.
Yeah.
How are you going to tell me no, coach?
Yeah.
No, it's funny. I was playing third base at the time, and his first at bat that game, he got up to the plate and pointed right at me and just ripped one as hard as he could right at me. And I'm fairly certain I easily dodged it.
Yeah.
Easily got out of the way.
Easily got out of the way on that one.
Smart. He was looking for you.
Yeah, he was hunting for sure. John Hohenstein steps into the box for the Saints. Number 7 hitter will be Hohenstein, Flick, and Althoff to start the inning. Colleen on the mound for the Kernels. He winds and fires. First pitch, strike. Fastball on the inside part of the plate.
Jager Holm moves to left field for the Kernels.
Colleen fires again, swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Inside heat there.
Inside heat, not the prettiest swing Hohenstein's ever put on a ball. Tied him up a little bit, nothing in 2. Colleen ahead quickly. Here's the set and the 0-2 pitch. Chopper in front of the plate and foul ball. It hit the plate. McKinley was on it. Colleen was there. They probably would have made the play, but foul ball.
They have the artificial plate and mound when you guys were playing, or is it still clay?
Nope. It was still clay. We had to pack it after every game. Yeah, this is nice. A lot of upgrades over the years.
Colleen 0-2 pitch. Got him. Check swing.
Good pitch.
Home plate umpire rules he went around. McKinley throws down to first to make sure, and Colleen's got a strikeout here to start the top half of the 5th inning.
I was talking to Bill on Wednesday. He said it's just way less work. Just way less work to go artificial.
For sure.
I don't know how it plays. I've never played on one.
As a hitter, I don't know. I'm kind of looking at it. Can you dig in like you used to, the old school dirt? But
I was wondering that myself. You can see there's a divot on the mound where the pitcher's, front foot lands.
Yep.
But that's, probably every pitcher is putting their foot right there every pitch.
Right.
The batter's boxes, they're a little worn, but they don't look too bad. Colleen throws a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1.
I mean, where's a guy supposed to generate his power if he doesn't have a 6-inch hole?
Right, to dig into, yeah.
Fastball misses outside, 1-1 strike to Flick. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit inside. 2-1 Colleen. Seems like he's throwing pretty much straight heat here. Haven't really seen anything off speed.
Maybe a changeup mixed in there that I just can't pick up. I don't know.
You guys ever play on an all-turf field?
Yeah, Luke, where'd we go in high school? Iowa.
Yeah, in high school we played down at, was it Wartburg College?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, we took a bus to Wartburg, and ironically, we played Hutch.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So,
no fields that weren't under snow here? Or what?
Yeah, we traveled to Wartburg to play Hutch,
Yeah. Colleen with a 2-2 pitch to Flick. Lifted in the air to center field, right at the center fielder. He makes the play.
Definitely an adjustment playing on those fields, too.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it
I'm
is,
sure,
yeah. Kai and Link did not have to move very far for that one. There's 2 quick outs here in the 5th inning. You think about how horrible it must have been playing at the Metrodome in the outfield. I mean, it's on concrete, basically. You dive and you got rug burn for a month probably.
Yeah, and everything's so fast.
Yes, so fast.
Not to mention you're looking up at a white roof.
Yeah,
when you're trying to
the
catch
white
a
roof
fly
with
ball.
bright lights shining in there. No wonder so
Yeah.
many balls got lost in the sky.
I mean, forget about the money they're paying you. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, what that's why I never went pro. I didn't want to have to play at the Dome.
Yeah.
Second baseman Jace Altoff in the box here for the Saints. Slaps one towards first. Sneaks it through. It's a base hit for Altoff with 2 outs here in the 5th inning.
Isaac Nelson got a glove on it.
Got it. Yeah, that's
Second one, yeah.
Second one that just under the glove. Can't quite bring it in. Not for lack of effort, but Altoff got a 2-out single. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Boger.
I mean, I'm sure I saw Abel West here earlier. I'm sure he's not listening. I think he took off, but he used to play first base for the Kernels.
Yeah, he did.
Back in the day, and I don't think he even would have moved his head to look at that ball. So to see Isaac diving for that one.
Yeah, right-handed hitting Altoff, too. You don't necessarily expect a grounder over that way, but
Yeah, no offense to Abel if you're listening.
2 outs and 1 on for the Saints here as Boger takes the first pitch ball outside. Altoff not really showing any signs of going there, but they have been running a bit tonight on the youngster McKinley. We'll see what happens here. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
good block.
Good stop there by McKinley, yeah.
Ball's a little outside in the dirt or in the turf.
Colleen gets the sign from McKinley, winds and fires. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. Got him.
Got him.
Yep.
He was out by a mile.
He was. The throw was a little bit to the offside, but it also helps that Altoff overslid second base, and Cantola got the tag on him. So that'll end the inning. No runs that time for the Saints. The Kernels shut the door. Good piece of pitching there by Colleen. Kernels trail by 4 going to the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Now we can wake the bats up and string some hits together.
Tommy, you have any baseball superstitions when you were playing? I know baseball players are a pretty superstitious bunch.
I don't know if I did.
Boomer, you're grinning over there. Are you hiding something from us?
No,
Yeah.
my only
Socks
my
or-
only comment was I tried not to have any superstitions because
Oh, sure. You didn't like jump over the chalk line or
no.
scratch your initials in the dirt.
Well,
or
that's kind of an
anything?
unwritten rule. You don't step over the chalk going on the field
Yeah.
or the mound. But
Billy said in his speech he never got thrown out of a game, but I've seen him come pretty close. Over the years. He'd run up to the line and then stop and he'd tow it.
Yeah. Maybe dabble 1 foot over every now and again, but
nothing bad, just.
As we all know, it's pretty hard to get mad at Bill, even when he's testing the limits.
Even when he's bad, yeah. Going back to softball when we go up to Duluth, we had some good fracases up there, and Bill would be leading the charge a lot of the time. He didn't.
Buddy, but he wasn't afraid.
Yeah.
Third baseman Blake Morris steps in the bottom half of the 5th inning for the Kernels to lead things off. Crick still on the mound for the Saints. His first pitch to Morris on the way in there for a strike, 0-1.
We'll say Morris is 1 for 2 on the night.
Sure, that sounds good. Our statistician is not doing a very good job.
No,
of
need to
giving
get
us stats.
a book up here.
Here's the pitch from Crick, chopped towards first, but it's foul ball, nearly fielded by Jason Ross, manager over there. 0-2 to Morris. Kernels looking to start chipping away at this 4-run Saints lead. But Crick has been pretty effective so far. Here's the pitch. Ball. Fastball up and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Crick working quickly, ready to go. Fires. Ooh. Just a bit inside. That'll even the count at 2. Here's the pitch. Foul. Up and out of play.
All the vehicles are safe, it sounded like.
Yeah. Bounced into the pine tree and then dropped between 2 vehicles.
See Eric Pokornowski down there. I'm sure he's got a couple Billy Aho.
Oh, yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, up and out.
Yeah, he used
Full
to.
count to Morris.
He played for a while. We'll have to chase him up here.
Vinnie Pokornowski at +1 are going to come up later. Crick, full count pitch to Morris. Smacks a single through the right side. And that's a leadoff single for the Kernels. Blake Morris is aboard. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Austin Cantola. Now would be a really good time for an Ozzie bomb. He can hit the ball. He's put a few out here.
Turn on one and reef it down the line.
1 on, no outs. Cantola at the plate. Crick checks the runner, winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Big cut there
Yeah,
from
that was-
Ozzie. He wanted that one.
That was the pull
Couldn't
it down
get
the
barrel
line
on
swing.
the bat. And it's 0-1.
He's got to put his shoes back on after that.
Wasn't quite down to a knee, but it was getting there.
Crick checks the runner at first. If he still had the clay batter's box, he might have been digging his shoes out of the dirt.
Yeah.
Morris at first. Cantola out the plate. Crick fires. Lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tough play. Second baseman Althoff over. He makes the play. And there's one away. Good play there from Althoff. He had to run a long ways, and it's kind of getting to be that time of day where the sky's a little tough to
Pick it up, yeah.
pick up the ball, but he tracked her down and nowhere Morris could go with a pop out just shortly behind first base there, so he stays at first, and that brings up Grayson Launderville. He's hit a few pitches really hard tonight. See if he can do it again here with a guy on first. 1 out. Here's a pitch, chopped towards first, foul.
Ooh, that one's almost scooped up by Ross again.
Grayson hears it from the crowd for not fielding that one cleanly. 0-1 to Launderville. Looks over to third base coach Adam Barnell, gets the sign. See what Barney wants to do here. Kernels need runs. Crick checks the runner again. Diving back in is Morris.
Saints are holding Morris close
They
and
are.
not letting him.
Not a super aggressive pickoff attempt, but enough to say, hey, we're watching you, buddy. Blake's got some speed, so they're aware of it. Now Crick's ready to go. Pitch to Launderville. Line drive and a base hit to left field. Over the third baseman, Noah Halonen's head. And that'll move up the runner. Runners on first and second with one out for the Kernels.
It's a solid slap single there from Launderville.
Now the pitcher, Toby Colleen, steps into the box. Jordan Flick is going to make a visit to the mound for the Saints here. I don't see anybody warming up.
Nobody warming.
Don't know if they're going to bring anybody else in. Maybe a position player that's already warm. Maybe he's just buying some time here. Kernels have something cooking, and they need it. Trailing 8-4.
Good piece of hitting there by Grayson.
Really good piece. Yeah, he's been hitting the ball pretty good right now.
Pulling those hands through and driving it the other way. That's how they teach it.
They're going to leave Crick in, it looks like. Everybody meanders back to their positions. Colleen has his instructions from third base coach Barnell. So Morris at second, Launderville at first, and Colleen at the plate with one out here in the bottom half of the fifth. Not really holding any of the runners on here. Crick fires. First pitch swinging, softly grounded towards second. Althoff fields and throws to first for the out, and it'll move the runners up. So Morris goes over to third. Launderville into second. And there are now two outs in the Kernels' half of the fifth inning, and Kyan Link stepping in. Well, there they are, Kyan. Good time to put one in the grass and drive in for sure one, maybe two. Crick hoping to get out of it. Here's the pitch to Link. Low, ball one. Good block there by Nimla.
It's like Jaden McKinley on deck down there. See if Kyan can slap one into play here.
Crick gets the sign, fires, popped up. Third base, right by the mound. Noah Halonen's there. He makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. Good pitch by Crick there to get the pop-up. Saints escape the jam. Not what the Kernels were looking for, but what do? They leave two. And after 5 innings, DC, the Saints hold the 8-4 lead. Colleen coming back out for the Kernels, it looks like.
Do we have a stat on this rivalry?
We asked Bill that. We don't know. He didn't know for sure a specific stat. But
I'm thinking it's a little bit in the Saints' favor right now.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I would bet in the last 15 years it's got to be pretty close
It's
to 50,
probably closed
50.
up a bit. Yeah, the early years, it was pretty consistently Saints, I feel like.
Yeah, there were years where we swept them, and a few years where I'm sure they swept us.
Yeah,
But
last
usually,
year the Saints won both.
Okay. A lot of 1-1 years too.
Yeah, a lot of split years. I see the trophy over there on the Saints side, the bike path trophy.
A lot of game left here.
A lot of game left.
Clean has been throwing well, so shut him down here again and get back to the bats.
Looks like it's going to be the leadoff hitter Boger getting things going for the Saints here in the 6th inning.
I know we don't have a stat guy, but I'm pretty sure he's 2 for 2.
Let's go with that.
Yeah,
Steve
I'll
Boger,
take
2
your
for
word
2
for
on the
it.
night. McKinley wants to have a little chat with his fielders, it looks like, or maybe an equipment issue, or I don't know what's going on. Attacking the home plate umpire now. Now he's ready to go. Boger steps back in. Colleen gets the sign, winds and fires. First pitch up and in, ball one.
Brushback pitch.
Yeah, a little chin music.
brush him
Boger's right
back.
on the inside line.
Rush him back. Don't want him to get too comfortable. There's a pitch by Colleen, ball 2 outside.
Tried the corner and missed.
It's a good quote from Major League, Tom.
2-0 pitch to Boger on the way, ball 3. That went in the dirt a little bit.
On deck batter sleeping. All right, Barney's got it.
Barney's on the loose ball there.
Letting them have it. Who's over there? Gus, maybe. I don't know. Gus is a lefty. I don't know who that is.
Nikolai Niemela on deck.
Nikolai, sure.
McKinley trots out to the mound to have a little chat with Colleen here.
Should get a strike in Kernels' favor next at bat, though.
Yeah. Umpires probably remember that.
Yeah.
For sure. 3-0 pitch coming here to Steve Boger. We'll see if the Saints want to play this with be aggressive or take the pitch. He's taken all the way, and it's right down the middle, 3-1. Three balls and a strike to Boger. Here's the pitch from Colleen. Ball 4. Just a bit low. Colleen thought maybe that one was in there. He's asking the home plate umpire, was that low? He says, yes, it was. Boger's on first, and Niemela coming up to the plate.
I believe Niemela had a little slap single his last time up.
I'm going to take your word for it, because I don't remember. Colleen fires first pitch to Niemela, a strike on the outside part of the plate.
They'll be watching this back and they'll be like, no. He struck out swinging last time up.
Colleen checks the runner at first, back in safely as Boger. Boger's got the speed to run. In fact, I think he did earlier, actually. Let's see if he goes here. 0-1 pitch to Niemela on the way. Ball. Curveball low. Ball and a strike. Boger not showing signs of going there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. Gets by McKinley all the way to the backstop, and Boger's going to have a free base. So a wild pitch there, I'm guessing. That'll move the runner up into scoring position. Nobody out here in the 6th inning. Niemela at the plate. Boger at second. 2-1 count. Here's the set. Colleen's pitch. Upstairs, ball 3.
No, that's. I wonder what the artificial plate area is. That a difference for a catcher? Does it? The bounces come off a little different, I would think.
Sure, the
maybe?
bounces are different. I don't know if that makes it harder or not.
Is that
or not?
Is that a painted plate or is that a real?
It's a real plate.
Okay.
As Colleen fires ball 4 to Niemela, so he'll be aboard with a walk. Runners at first and second, still nobody out, and Tyler Brandel coming to the plate.
Nothing hurt there. Double play in,
Nothing
play
hurt.
out.
Yeah.
Double play ball.
Brandel's got some power, but
He can hit the ball, and the Kernels will take a minute to talk it over here. Adam Barnell makes his way out to the mound. Well, if you're the Saints, do you give Brandel the green light, or do you say never enough runs and try to add on to the 4-run lead?
I think Brandel's giving Brandel the green light.
Yeah.
You may be right.
Yeah, with his power, I don't think you ever really give him a red light.
Yeah, he's been around for a while, I feel like, too. So
Yeah, he can hit the
veteran
ball.
hitter. And
Did he play anywhere after high school?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Just town ball?
One of those guys that I think got, like a lot of people, got better after high school, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good ball player. Do you guys know how unique is the town ball scene in Minnesota? Is it? I mean, does everybody have this? Well, Texas doesn't, but it seems like you were saying, Tom, everybody's got a town team here.
Yeah, I
It's
think
kind of cool.
I mean, I don't know any other states how it works, but Minnesota town ball is everything in the summer.
First pitch to Brandel in there for a strike, 0-1.
I mean, you get on Highway 55 and head west, all those tiny towns, they got a bar, a church, and a ball field.
Yeah, right.
Colleen winds and fires. Slap towards second. Under the glove of diving Garrett Kelly. That's going to score one for sure. Boger's in from second. Niemela over to third. It's an RBI single for Tyler Brandel, and it's 9-4 Saints.
From what I've heard as far as town ball in other states, I mean, I think it's present, but I don't think it's near as big.
Yeah. Your towns of 400 people aren't putting together a town ball team like
Correct.
the Broughtons and the whatever other little towns, you know.
I mean, there's different divisions of town ball, right? There's, I don't even know
classes.
how many classes are there?
What is there, A, B, and C?
Yep.
A, B, and C, yeah. Left-hander Mike Leffler steps into the box. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch. Oh, the runner goes. McKinley threw down towards second. Colleen kind of tipped it to Cantola. I'm not sure
I
if...
don't think that was a design play, but...
Yeah, I don't know if...
If it was, that was pretty good.
It was a delayed steal from Brandel for sure. He was about halfway and stopped and then just started going. McKinley chucked it down there, but... Here's a pitch to Leffler. He slaps it into left field, a base hit, and that scores another run. Niemela scores. Brandel moves up to third. Leffler's aboard with a single. It's 10-4 Saints.
Kernels got the bullpen going now.
Kernels do have the
I don't know who's
bullpen
down
going. I
there.
can't see down into that dark corner. 20-something?
24 maybe?
Can't really tell who that is, but... So the Saints have runners at first and third. Runners on the corners.
Maybe.
Nobody out, and Jordan Flick at the plate.
To 20, maybe Justice Board, maybe warming up down there.
Winds and fires. There's a steal from Leffler. The throw goes down to second, and they got him in a hot box. Brandel's looking to score. Here's tagged out at second, and diving in safely is Brandel. Well, Leffler, I think his goal was to get into a pickle. He did that. Garrett Kelly ran him down. He still had time to get Brandel at the plate, but the throw was wild, and Brandel scores to make it 11-4. I think a good throw there gets him.
Yeah, I think
I would agree.
He'd have
Like
been
he would've
hosed
been
out.
out, but so now the bases are empty and 1 out. Jordan Flick still at the plate. 0-1 is the count. The pitch from Colleen outside, 1 ball and a strike. Flick, a pretty good ball player as well. Good hitter, good pitcher. He got drafted last year to the state tournament. The pitch from Colleen sails high and wide. 2 balls and a strike to Jordan Flick. Colleen deals upstairs, ball 3. 3-1. Can you re-enter in town ball if you get taken out? So, like, could Landon Corbin come back in and pitch again?
No, because he didn't start the game. I believe a starter can come back in for the guy that replaced him, but once Landon went out as a replacement,
Then
he's
that's
done.
it. Okay,
Okay.
got it. 3-2 pitch, to Flick. Chop towards third. Tough play for Morris. He scoops and throws to first. Got him. Good play there. He had to charge hard and throw on the run, but he got it done. And Flick is retired, 2 away. That'll bring up Noah Halonen, third baseman for the Saints. Nobody on and 2 outs. Kernels looking to get out of this without any further damage and get the offense going.
Unrelated to anything other than town ball, Nick Corbin on Wednesday was going over the history of town ball in Cokato a little bit. Apparently town ball in Minnesota, like in the 30s, was super popular, where they would send college kids out from the cities. He was saying that there was Gopher players who got paid to come out to Cokato to play town ball.
Wow.
Really?
On the back of the grandstand here now, there's 3 banners with Northstar League Hall of Famers, and 2 of them are from 39.
Wow.
Jeez.
And now the third is Bill Aho, but they were Cokato ball players, and they came out from the cities to play town ball.
Halonen followed the first pitch away and now takes a fastball in there for a strike, so it's 0-2.
Sounds like a good group to be in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
A couple of old bucks from the 30s and Bill Aho.
One day we'll get another gopher on the Kernels squad.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch, curveball, strike three, struck him out looking. Good pitch from Colleen there, and the Kernels are out of the inning, but not before the Saints get a couple more. The offense has come alive for the Saints. It's 11-4 going into the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, the Northstar League, too, for whatever reason. I mean, Luke, you can talk on this, too. Seems to always be one of the better leagues in the state year after year. Yeah.
It does seem like there's a Northstar League team that makes noise at the state tournament. And
Usually at least one in the final weekend, I would say.
Sure.
Who are the teams in the Northstar League?
Well, switched a little bit in the last couple of years, but, thinking off the top of my head, you got Cokato, DC, Litchfield, Howard Lake, Waverly, Hutch. Kimball is a new team in the Northstar this year.
Yep.
They're in the league this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
Yep.
Buffalo, Maple Plain, Delano's out now. Help me out. You got a rest.
Yeah, Hamel and Loretto are both in there. Litchfield. And then Rockford and Montrose Waverly.
I did pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. You rattled them off quite a few of them.
Pretty good for top of mind.
The Saints are currently leading the Northstar League with a 3-1 overall league record.
Well, if the Kernels don't get the bats going pretty soon here, it's going to be 4-1. Saints have an 11-4 lead. Colin Crick still on the mound in the 6th inning. And, I mean, why not? Aside from a couple innings where the Saints or the Kernels got a few timely hits and stuff, Colin's been very effective. Couple quiet innings in a row now, so.
And a few runners stranded, but.
Yep. It's going to be Jaden McKinley leading things off for the Kernels. The recent DC high school graduate making his Kernels debut. Ripped a line drive right at John Hornstein in right field last at bat. Takes the first pitch from Crick in there for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, Jaden played baseball Friday night and graduated on Sunday, probably.
Yep. Playing baseball again. Lined right at the shortstop, Brandel. One away. Two at-bats in a row. McKinley's made good contact, but right at somebody. Just good positioning from the Saints. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Andrew Carlson.
One small step to Brandel's left and makes the catch.
Jaden McKinley going to play college ball somewhere in Iowa. Something community college, I believe. DMAC, yeah, that sounds like a thing. Is that Des Moines area community college or something, or is it?
I know it as DMAC. You're probably right.
We're going to say I'm right, because that was pretty quick for me. Carlson takes the first pitch, low and away, ball 1. Second pitch swinging, little flare behind third base. Noah Halonen back. He makes the catch. Good play by Noah there. He was playing almost even with the bag. Had to retreat on that soft line, kind of a jam shot, but Halonen able to get back and make a nice play. 2 away. 2 quick outs here in the 6th inning. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Isaac Nelson.
Top of the order sounds like hits.
It did last time. Last time Nelson was up with 2 outs, he got a hit. Garrett Kelly got on board before the Saints got the 3rd out. Let's see what happens here. First pitch, ball to Nelson. Crick working quickly, winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nope, strike 1, sorry. Big cut there by Nelly. He wanted it. Ball and a strike to the Kernels leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. Ooh, did not miss by much. 2 balls and a strike. There's another
little stare down from
another extended
Crick.
look from Crick, and I don't know. He might have a case there. That was awfully close.
No, that was a strike Wednesday night.
Here's the set and the pitch. Ball 3. That one bounced in on him. So Nelson has a 3-1 count here. We'll see if he takes a hack or just tries to get on base.
I'm calling he's swinging here.
From the windup, here's the pitch. Ball 4. He takes a good pitch outside. So Nelson's aboard. Second baseman Garrett Kelly coming up. 2 outs, 1 on. Kernels down by 7. They need a bunch, and they need it quickly. Crick looks in, gets the sign from Niemela. Lines and fires, foul. First pitch swinging for Garrett Kelly. No balls and a strike, 2 outs, 1 on. Garrett Kelly at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Good pitch there from Crick. Started on the outer half of the plate and tailed away. We'll see what he comes with here. Here's a set and the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Blew it right past him. And Colin Crick has a very efficient 6th inning. 1, 2, 3. Nope, not quite 1, 2, 3. Nelson got aboard with a walk. But no runs. Saints lead 11-4, going to the 7th.
Clean back on the bump.
Clean coming out for another inning here.
Bullpen is quiet on both ends. Maybe Crick will go a complete game. How often does that happen?
I don't know. That's a good question.
He's rolling. Keep him in.
Well, the Saints, on Wednesday, I assume Flick started that game as well, probably, and I don't know if he finished it, but I guess he just got to win, so maybe didn't pitch the whole game, but.
Who've been your other guests so far?
Oh, we had Bill up here.
Bill, Mike Enerson.
Mike Enerson.
Yeah.
And you guys, the Pokornowskis, might or might not be coming in at some point.
We'll see if they can keep it family friendly.
Yeah.
I see these guys come out and they're
Oh, okay.
We'll let the Pokornowski boys join you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Appreciate
Does that
you
mean
guys
you guys
having
are
us
gonna
Luke
on.
and Tommy, thanks
Yeah.
for stopping in, boys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming up.
Top half of the 7th inning. John Hohenstein stepping in for the Saints. He's their number 7 hitter, but it seems like it's about the 4th time he's let off an inning. First pitch from Colleen is up and in, ball 1. Colleen ready to go, fires, ball 2.
Also just up and in. Ran in on the hands a little.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Strike.
There he got one. Same,
Inside
almost the
part of
same
the plate.
spot. Yeah.
Yep. 2 balls and a strike to the number 7 hitter, Hohenstein. Hohenstein, Flick, and Althoff. Assuming no changes though to the Saints lineup. Ooh, that pitch over the head of John Hohenstein. That's at least the 3rd pitch that's gone over the head because he had 2 in that one at bat.
Two
when he
in
was
one
trying
at
to
bat,
bunt.
and he almost took another one there. I don't know if that hit McKinley's glove. It sounded like it
Sounded
took
like it hit
something on the
something,
way
yeah.
by. Maybe it caught a piece of the bat. Well, no, it was a ball.
3
so.
balls and a strike. Colleen staring into McKinley, gets the sign. From the windup, lets it go. Strike, curveball in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Hohenstein.
That was a good pitch running away.
Payoff pitch. Swing. Oh, he fouled it. Got just enough of it. I thought it was strike 3, but he got a piece of it. We're joined in the booth by a couple of Pokornowski boys, former Kernel players, Vinnie and Eric. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, welcome to the booth. Well, depends on who you're cheering for. If you're cheering for the Saints, it's going great. If you're a Kernels fan,
We got him right where we want
got
him.
him where we want him.
And I got to admit, I'm a little bit at fault for this score so far.
You predicted it or what?
No, I coached Colin Crick
Oh, no
in
wonder.
JV.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
No wonder.
That explains it.
I knew something was up. Hohenstein draws the walk. He's aboard with nobody out, and Gus Flick coming up. Flick squares to bunt, pulls it back, ball gets away. Hohenstein went about halfway and stopped. I don't know if he couldn't see where it was. He probably could have made it, but stays at first base. McKinley has a word or two with Colleen, trying to settle him down a little bit, perhaps.
Well, Pokornowski's, how long did you guys play town ball?
I think I was about 19 years, maybe.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that was a good run.
Did you start with the Kingston Kings?
No, I started with the Saints.
Started with get out of here.
Yeah, I know. My apologies.
Did you play for the Kings, though? Or just Kernels?
I played for the Kings for maybe 1 year, and then they changed to the Kernels.
Yeah, sure. Runner goes. McKinley's thrown on to second. Oh, he had it there, but the ball gets away from Austin Cantola, and the runner's safe. Seemed like it was there. Cantola couldn't bring it in. So the Saints will have a runner on second with nobody out, and Gus Flick at the plate. He squared around a bunt earlier. We'll see if they try to move the runner up here.
McKinley's made some good throws down to second.
He's made some really good throws. He's got a good arm.
But this giving me flack for playing for the Saints, the Hall of Fame inductee played for the Saints. I don't know if we remember that.
No, we don't actually.
No, we don't remember that at all.
So just a quick, back when we played for the Saints with the black unis, and Bill would always wear turquoise batting gloves. And me and him went back to back off a Reaver in practice. That's no lie.
Nice.
Those are aluminum bat days.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, when did they make that switch from aluminum to wood bats?
I don't even remember that.
Boy, Vinny, you might remember better.
I remember that, but
I do. I feel like it was always wood bat for me.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. When did you start playing? Flick squares to
03.
bunt. 03. Okay, Flick squares to bunt and pops it over the grandstand.
And I started in 99, so somewhere between 99 and 03, I suppose.
Okay. That's right. I forgot they used to have an aluminum bats.
Yep.
So Hohenstein just stole that second base there. I wonder how many stolen bases that guy has. He's been playing a long time.
9.
9.
That's my guess.
I think he's.
I mean, he's pretty quick still. You know, he was even faster, years ago. But
That's a good
Flick
bunt.
puts the bunt down. He's going to move the runner up, and he might reach himself. He does. The throw goes wide. Hohenstein's going to score. Flick is safe at first, and it's 12-4 Saints. That was a good bunt by Gus Flick. Put it down exactly where he needed. Tough play for Morris to make, and was that Morris that fielded that?
That was Morris, yep.
Yeah, throw went wide of Isaac Nelson at first, and another run comes across. The Saints have opened up the offense here.
Now back to the Saints, Jace Altoff.
And that'll bring up Jace Altoff, the second baseman. So still nobody out, one on. Altoff at the plate. We'll see if Flick gets ideas of taking off. He's pretty fast, too.
Gus Flick has the speed to get down to
Colleen
second.
checks the runner. First pitch to Altoff, inside, ball 1. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I did not predict this sort of outcome so far. That would be a little closer than this. It usually is, but Altoff squares the bunt and gets it down. It's going to move the runner up. McKinley fields and throws to first. Get the out. Flick moves up to second on the sacrifice by Altoff. The Saints have a runner on second with one away.
Yeah, I feel like usually this game is super close.
Yeah.
Saints and
It has
Kernels.
been. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say back in the day when it was Kingston Kings, DC Saints, the games were not always as close.
Yeah.
Bill touched on that a little
Saints,
bit.
seemed like they had the upper hand. Leadoff hitter Boger steps into the box for the Saints. One on and one out.
And it seemed like we always played Kingston, when I played for the Saints, up on the hill in Kingston on Memorial Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ball 1 to leadoff hitter Boger. Colleen winds and fires. Oof. Don't know where that one missed, but ball 2.
I remember going to watch some of those Kingston games up there in Kingston. What was that field like? I don't think it was very good.
They did tractor
beautiful.
pulls.
Did tractor pulls in the outfield
They did,
in between innings?
Yeah.
7th inning stretch.
2-0
was
to Boger. Colleen winds and fires ball 3. Good stop there by McKinley to keep the runner from moving up. So 3-0 to Boger. Green light here, or do you have him take one?
Well, they're playing small ball. I mean, they're still bunting runners over, even up by 8.
Yep.
I think they're taking the whole way.
As it happens, it doesn't matter because ball 4 comes in high and Boger is aboard. 2 runners on, 1 out.
Corbin to the mound.
Looks like Nick Corbin's going to make a visit to the mound. Yep. All right, boys. All-time favorite Kernels memory.
Oh boy, state tournament.
That's what the other
For
guy
sure.
said. Okay.
That's without a doubt.
Eric, how about you?
That's the one that comes to mind for sure.
State tourney.
Wait, I got another one if you don't have one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think we were talking about earlier, Maple Lake game. Maple Lake won state one year, and the next year we had to play them up in Maple Lake to start the year.
Okay.
And Tanner Turning started on the hill, pitched like 6 strong innings. We had the lead, and I came in relief and was terrible. Walk, double, hit batter, walk a guy in. So Eric comes walking to the mound. He's playing third, and I turned to him. I said, "Do you want it? Do you want to pitch?" He's like, "Yeah, I want it." So we make a pitching change. Rob Swender's our manager. He's standing at the end of the dugout going, "What is going on here?" But it worked. Eric came in, shut him down. We beat him. Yeah. Beat the state champs, so that was fun.
That was fun. And it was fun doing the pitching change.
That's fun.
Unsolicited pitching change, whether they liked it or not.
Yeah.
One other Bill Aho memory, someone might have commented on it already, but this is a favorite for me, is anytime a guy would get kind of mad and throw his helmet or throw his bat, Bill was always the first one to say, "Oops, you dropped this." Pick it up and hand it back back to him. His little way of saying, you don't need to throw your helmet.
Yeah, no need to throw
This
stuff.
is town ball.
Yep.
We don't need to get that worked up.
Yeah, it's fun how little memories stick out in your brain. And I remember, I thought it was Legion ball, but Bill claims he never played Legion, so it was high school. Seeing him hit a home run and Dellin over the wall, like, he never played ball. Well, he said he played up till like 7th grade and then took 5 years off.
A few years off.
Yeah.
Came back for his senior year or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then casually puts in a Hall of Fame career after high school.
Yep. Yep.
In the Northstar League Hall of Fame.
But Bill, he worked at it too. Like he always, I remember going to his office and he always had a baseball bat in his office and he'd swing, just swinging all year long. So he worked for that. He always did.
Yeah. Justice Borg in to pitch for the Kernels in the top half of the 7th inning. He's going to inherit a couple of runners. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And the always dangerous Nikolai Niemela at the plate. He can hit the ball.
Did we hear a Bill Aho Eagle scream yet tonight?
Oh, I don't know if we did.
need one.
I'm going to tell him to do that. Get the boys going. Borg winds and fires. Ball low. 1 ball and a strike. Saints leading 12-4, but looking to add more to it here. Kernels need to find a way to shut the door and wake the bats up a little bit. Here's the pitch by Borg.
Uh-oh.
In the air to left center field. That's pretty well hit. Link on the run towards the wall.
Right,
makes the
good
catch in left center field. Runner will tag from second. That's Flick. He'll move up to third. Boger not going from first. So it's a long sacrifice fly for Nikolai Niemela. That was hit pretty well, but good job by Kai and Link tracking that one down.
I can't see that far. What is that, right at the 360 sign?
Yeah, not quite that deep, but pretty well hit. Moves up 1 runner and brings up Tyler Brandel.
See, Eric, you weren't an outfielder. You were. I don't know how that is playing on this field with that little uphill rise at dead center field.
First pitch to Brandel outside, ball 1.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're running and you all of a sudden start running uphill, it's got to throw your...
Yeah, the one step is kind of a little goofy.
Well, if it's good enough for the Houston Astros, it's good enough for the
right.
Kernels.
Yeah, well, that's, for sure.
Runner goes from first. No throw from McKinley. It was an off-speed pitch, so he didn't really have much of a chance.
Boger had a good jump.
Boger got a good jump, and he's got plenty of speed. Saints have done that a couple of times, though. Kind of a delayed, slow steal. Maybe hoping to draw a throw, get into a hot box, and bring the run in. Borg winds and fires. Ball low. Ball gets away from McKinley. Play at the plate. He is safe. Gus Flick sliding in ahead of the tag. McKinley got there fairly quickly, but not quick enough, and it's 13-4.
We have time for another quick Bill story?
Absolutely.
Got all night.
Anytime.
So,
anytime.
Bill always liked to keep it lighthearted and fun and not put too much, that the game meant too much. But it did, but he kept it lighthearted. Well, there was an umpire that only had one arm or one hand. He did a nice job. I think it was Todd something. Well, I didn't know his name, but Bill was telling me his name was Lefty. Just to go up there and call him Lefty. Well, he admitted it to me before I actually followed through on it.
Was he missing his left hand? Or did he have his left hand?
He maybe had a left hand.
Yeah. 2-1 pitch to Brandel is fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Everyone knows that, but Bill was always a prankster. Number one prankster on the team for sure.
Did he ever get you with the hot foot or the hot seat or anything?
Never got me with that, no.
No.
Still time. Borg winds and fires. Curveball upstairs. That'll put Brandel aboard with a 2-out walk. And bring up the...
Going for 2. Trying to score the run.
And now Brandel's gone halfway. Borg doesn't know what to do. Perfect. They're going to try to get him at third, and no. So that was great broadcasting by me.
Yeah.
So Brandel drew the walk and kept on going at first. Stopped about halfway between first and second to try to get into a little pickle there. Borg chased him for a little bit.
Yeah. So what you want to do in that situation is get the ball to the second baseman so he can scrape the guy back to first while watching the guy on third and let him make that play.
Sure. Borg was kind of in no man's land, having to turn around and
do and
back and forth.
So it's a free base for Brandel, 2 free bases. So he drew a walk, and that brings up the red hot Mike Leffler. He's got a home run, an RBI single. He takes the first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1.
A little gamesmanship going on by the Saints.
They better check his bat for pine tar here. Did that get brought up yet?
No.
But the pine tar game?
Second pitch hit in the air to center field right at Kyan Link. Comes in a couple steps, makes the catch, and that'll end the top half of the 7th inning. Saints get a couple more. It is now 13-4. Saints, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time here at Veterans Memorial Field.
Vincent going to lead us?
No.
Vinnie and Eric are going to lead us and take me out to the ball game.
Yep, here we go.
Even the PA guy doesn't go with take me out to the ball game. Crick stays on the bump.
Crick still on the mound. The last inning was pretty quick, so...
I mean, as a prestigious
Why
JV
not?
coach, you'd probably know that he has the stamina to go a full 9. I
Oh,
suppose.
yeah. That was one thing we instilled back in the day.
Well, he's pitched pretty well. Aside from the first couple innings where the Kernels, scrapped and clawed their way back, it's been pretty quiet offensively for the Saints since then.
Oh, for the Kernels.
Yeah, sorry, for the Kernels. Excuse me. I think it's going to be the third baseman, Blake Morris, leading things off in the bottom of the 7th.
Looking out for the Kernels, number 21, Blake Morris.
First pitch to Morris in there for a strike.
Morris is a good young hitter. He can crush the ball.
We were talking about that on Wednesday. He's got a nice swing. Left-hander fouls that one down on the third base line. 0-2. Yeah, the Kernels have some young players for sure. I don't know how their average age ranks compared to any other team in the league, I guess, but it seems like they're a pretty young team. 0-2 pitch to Morris, ball upstairs.
Either of you guys miss playing ball?
No, never.
Not really?
No, yes, I do a lot.
Yeah.
Morris swings and chops one to second. Bobbled by Brandel. He's going to be safe.
He's fast, too.
Sorry, not Brandel. Who is that at second base? 21.
21. I don't have their lineup, so I don't know who 21 is.
There's bottled by number 21 at second base. I'm not sure who it is, but Morris, plenty of speed. He beat that one out pretty easily, and that'll bring up Austin Cantola.
As you guys know, once you have kids and life gets busy, you don't miss the time commitment. But when you're here at the game and it's so much fun, you miss
swings
it.
and lifts one into center field. Long run, diving catch by Boger. Great play there. Long run, he had to charge hard and dive, and he made the play. Brandel stranded at first, nothing he could do. He kind of had to commit to going halfway on that one, and when the catch was made, he had to go back.
And when you make it once a week or whatever to a game, it's not such a big deal. But when you have 3 or 4 games in a week, it probably gets a bit strenuous.
Hate to be gone Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Grayson Launderville steps in for the Kernels and takes a strike on the outside corner from Crick. 1 on, 1 out. Kernels trailing 13-4. The bottom half of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and fouled. He was well ahead of that off-speed pitch. Just about pulled it into his own dugout.
They call that a ugly finder.
Morris at first gets a lead. Launderville waits for the 0-2 pitch from Crick. Ball. Just a bit low, maybe a little outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's probably something underappreciated in town ball is that the time commitment. I mean, I was here at like 5 minutes to 6, and there was guys here already, players, warming up, just getting in the flow of the game. Maybe I don't know.
No, for sure.
For a 7:30 game.
That was one of the things that starts to get long is how early you need to get to the field to get the field ready, to get batting practice in, and work and do everything else.
Ooh, Launderville takes a check swing. Home plate umpire says he did not go. So it's a full count, 3-2. From here, boy, that was... I'm no expert, but I wouldn't have been surprised if he got rung up there. Payoff pitch. Popped up. First base side, it might reach the seats. And it does. Launderville stays alive. Kernels need base runners. The Saints would love nothing more than a ground ball, the shorter second here. 3-2 pitch on the way. Grounded to first, off the glove of Leffler. I think everybody's going to be safe, and they are. Morris moves up to second. Launderville with good speed. He gets down to first and beats it out. It was hit pretty hard. Leffler just couldn't quite handle it. The Kernels have 2 on with 1 out. It's like Justice Borg coming to bat.
Eric, did you ever play on the, what did Billy call it? The balled field or the skin
infield?
Yeah, skin. Did you both play on that?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the skin infield. Yep. It's funny, though, that someone had to remind me that it was a skin infield at one point, but I was like, oh, yeah, I clearly remember that, but it's been a while now.
Yeah. It has been a while. Justice Borg steps in for Toby Colleen. Swings at the first pitch and misses. 0-1. Crick ready to go. Winds and fires. Upstairs, ball 1.
Eric, did you play at the high school when we played there the first year? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because you were in Kingston. No, you didn't play in Kingston. The high school year was your first year.
Yep.
Okay.
High school year was the first year. I actually wanted just to stay there and not move to Cokato and not have any work on the field. And I just wanted to play ball. That's what I wanted to do.
Borg takes a ball. It's 2 balls and a strike. Pitch comes in, grounded softly to second. There's 1 on to first. Nope, no throw to first. Good slide there. They're going to call him out at second. Brandel doesn't look impressed with that slide, but I thought Launderville did a good job of breaking up the double play ball there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, slid right into the base.
Slid right into it, right? I mean...
But now, you obviously, look at this field, what it is right now. This is awesome.
Yeah,
This
we
is
talked
sweet.
about that with Bill for a little bit. Yeah, it's impressive.
It'd be sweet to have before and after pictures.
Yeah.
I got some
This
before
is-
pictures from
I'm
when I was a
sure
skin
they're-
infield, and
Oh, yeah?
Bill was down here on a Harlan's tractor, rolling the field.
Yeah.
I got some pictures of that from up on the light pole. Pretty cool.
Kyan Link steps in for the Kernels. 2 outs and 2 on. Runners at the corners. Here's the pitch from Crick. In there for a strike, a ball on strike.
Did any of you guys play in the flag football tournament out on the outfield here?
Oh, yeah.
No.
You did? Yeah.
Did they do that a couple? No, that was like one of the first years that they were pretty early on.
Crick lines and fires. Chop towards third. Tough play for Halonen. Charges. He got a big hop. Throws to first and gets him.
Yeah. Did the Kernels put that on, right?
Kernels put that on, yeah.
Yep, I played in that. That was fun. Mm-hmm.
Well, at the end of 7 innings, it's still handily in the Saints' favor, 13-4 as we go to the top of the 8th.
Yeah, because they had 2 fields out there.
Yeah, one in right, one in left, right?
Yep.
I'll be back. Sure.
All right. Well, I think my wife needs me to go.
Well, we got to carry now while play-by-play Gary's gone.
Okay. All right. I'll give him a few minutes.
Yeah, it'd be fun to listen back to this and hear like some of the hear Bill what he is saying and Ener and some of the stories that other guys have had. It'd be awesome.
It'll be on there. So
this is not live right now.
No, you can cuss all you want, and we'll beep it out afterwards.
Okay.
Bill was saying Wednesday that after the season they're going to square off the outfield grass.
Oh,
instead of a curved outfield grass, they're going to.
Well, hold on. We got a bone to pick with Bill and Nick on this still yet.
Yep.
Me and Eric.
Yep.
So the fall territory, the fences, they used to be out wider.
Yeah.
They used to be out where the poles are.
Sure.
And those guys decided to move them in. And us pitchers, that took away outs.
Yeah.
It took away outs. Yeah. We're still mad about it.
Yeah.
I still yelled at Bill tonight because there was a foul ball right there that we could have caught. Isaac could have caught it, and it went over the fence.
It is just ridiculous. I don't know what they're doing.
Turns out neither of those guys were pitchers, I don't think.
No. They didn't care.
Yeah.
No.
All Bill cared about was his hitting stats.
Right.
Yeah, he cared about not getting out.
And when he played right field, he didn't want to have to run so far.
Exactly.
And probably left field, because I think he played some left field.
Did you ask
right?
Bill about stretching?
No.
Because Bill would never stretch.
Yeah.
He said he'd see guys that stretch, they get hurt. He said, I'm not going to stretch.
Not going to stretch.
Never got hurt.
And I remember Bill playing catch with Reese, to warm up his arm, just play catch.
I don't even know who's up.
Looks like Jace. Oh.
Number 9. No, alternate is up at bat. Takes the first pitch strike. Colleen winds and fires inside. Oh, it's not even Colleen. Who is it? Justice Borg on the bump. My bad. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Hit sharply to second. Fielded by Kelly. Throws on to first. A little bit of a stretch play for Isaac, but he gets the out. I'm not nearly as good at this as Gary is.
You are. You're doing a great job. You're doing awesome. You're just used to doing the color commentary.
Yeah, I'm also so good at that, right? Brings up Noah Halonen.
So that play that just happened reminded me of a memory. Strike one.
First pitch strike.
Playing for the Kernels against the Saints. Very similar play. I won't name names, but the Saints player's running to first and steps on the Kernels player's foot.
Oh, that's a good
Line
hit.
drive to center. Drops in there, cut off by Link. Flips it in, just a solid base hit for Halonen.
So this player steps on our player's foot. Corbin's catching. I'm pitching. Says the next time that guy comes up, he's getting beat for stepping on our guy's foot. So that guy comes up again. It was the only time in my life I ever intentionally beaned a hitter. And I plunked him. And after the game, I'll tell you after this pitch so we don't miss it.
Not sure who's batting for the Saints now, number 21. Line in the pitch.
So after the game, the
First strike.
hitter for the Saints comes and tells me that he tricked me into beaning him by moving up or something, that when he did that, then I plunked him. He didn't know that we did it on purpose. Yeah, and I never told him, I don't think.
Yeah, you didn't enlighten him. Runner steals, throw down by McKinley. Wrong side of the bag. Gary, I've been struggling here.
Oh.
No, it's been great.
It's
been great.
It happens.
Number 21 is batting.
Oh, yeah. There's our number 21. The second baseman, number 21, steps in for the Saints.
Paul.
Noah Halonen with
they
a
get
healthy lead at second. Borg winds and fires. Chop towards second. Borg is going to have that tough play. McKinley actually makes the play. Oh, but he can't make the catch at first. And Noah Halonen's going to score. Throw was kind of there at the same time as the runner. And off the glove of Isaac Nelson, runner's safe at first.
All right, well, thanks, guys. This was fun. We got to get running here,
Yeah.
I think, but this is awesome. Can't wait to listen back to it.
I made them wait to tide us over until you came back.
It'll
so,
be interesting. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks for having us.
You bet. So runner at first with one out. And the left-handed hitting Gus Flick stepping into the batter's box. Borg winds and fires ball outside. That one looked like it got away from him a little bit. 14-4, Saints have the lead. Borg gets a sign from McKinley, winds and fires. Ball 2.
Do we do 10-run rule in amateur ball?
We do. I believe we do. So if it stays as is, the Kernels are going to need to get at least one in the bottom half of the eighth. That's right, we do. We do got to go fishing in the morning.
I was going to golf. Then I remembered that I have to send my daughter off to state track.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Good luck to Addison.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
2-1 pitch from Borg is inside, 3-1. One out, runner on first. There's a set pitch by Borg. Just missed. Ball 4, and that'll put Gus Flick aboard. With Jace Altoff coming up.
Number 25, Jace Altoff.
Borg worked a little bit on Wednesday night on the bump, I believe. Did he not? I think he did.
I don't know that he did. Maybe. In any case, here's the pitch to Altoff. In there for a strike. 0-1. 2 runners on, 1 out. Saints working on a healthy 14-4 lead. Borg checks the runner and fires. Drawn it softly towards third. Morris will make the play to second for 1. No throw to first. So they get the force at second for the second out of the inning. That'll put runners on the corners, and the leadoff man Boger coming up.
Steve Boger.
See if the Saints keep playing small ball here and try to steal a runner or steal a base.
Well, so far they've taken a never enough attitude, and
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see
it's
it.
been effective. They've put up 14 runs. And we're only in the 8th inning, so McKinley makes a visit to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Borg ready to pitch to Boger here. First pitch, outside, ball 1. There's the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Well, the crowd has been filtering out here. It was really busy earlier. It's quieted down a bit. I'm sure the score has something to do with that. 2-0 pitch to
Got him.
Boger's in there for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, we don't have a great view of the stands from up here, but they were pretty full earlier. And maybe some of the old timers.
Borg misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. Swung on and fouled sharply down the third base line. That'll make it a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Payoff pitch to Boger. Oh, just missed inside. I thought for sure it was going to be strike 3, ring him up,
Yeah, might have. I
but home
think
plate umpire
Boger
said no.
maybe
Yeah, nobody
got him. Yeah, I think Boger thought. I think it got him on his hand.
might have hit him.
There's almost a check swing on that.
Almost
But
a check swing, yeah. Now batting for the Saints will be Nikolai Niemela. The base is loaded and 2 outs here in the 8th inning. First pitch, low, ball 1. Borg struggling a little bit with the control.
Got to think it's going green light the whole way here for Niemela.
There's a good pitch. Popped him up. It's going to reach the seats, though. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. Niemela took a big swing at that one, but couldn't quite square it up. Borg looks into McKinley, gets the sign. Winds and fires. Ball outside, 2-1. Bases loaded for the Saints here in the top half of the 8th inning. Nikolai Niemela waits for the pitch. It's high.
Oh, I don't know where
3-1.
that missed. Yeah, that was a good pitch. It looked like from here.
I think Justice Borg is wondering where that one missed as well. That was awfully close. Gets the sign, sets, fires. Rip towards short, and that's going to be through for a base hit. 1 run is going to score. The Saints aren't pressing real hard. Altoff trots over to third. Paul scores from third. And that is going to make it 15-4 Saints with 2 outs in the top half of the 8th, and the always dangerous Tyler Brandel stepping in. Here's the set and the pitch, foul all the way. Good pitch by Borg there. Brandel wasn't quite expecting that. Fouled it away, 0-1. Borg ready to go. Fires. Ooh, and that one hits him. So Brandel's aboard. The run's going to come in and make it 16-4. So the lefty Mike Leffler will step into the box. Still bases loaded and 2 outs. 16-4 Saints. First pitch from Borg, ripped towards second base. Kelly right through his legs. Couldn't get the glove down to the dirt. That's going to score 1. It's going to score 2. Brandel over to third. It's a 2 RBI single for Mike Leffler, and that's, 4 or 5 RBIs tonight for him? He's got a home run.
For
He's
sure,
got 2
4.
RBIs there.
Yep.
He had another, I thought it was an RBI single on the third baseline earlier.
Yeah, sounds
he
about
is
right.
red hot right now.
Yeah, I don't know who's up.
No,
I don't have their.
Number 9 is coming up for the Saints. I'm not sure who that is. Sounds like it's Tyler Lenz at the plate. Takes a first pitch ball from Borg. Second pitch in there for a strike, 1-1.
Stove, you jumping on? Oh.
Borg ready to go. Fires ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, join us.
Let's see how this goes. There's nothing left to announce.
No,
At
Lenz
this
back
point-
into the box. This one's pretty well in hand for the Saints. It's 18-4. And Borg is working on the mound. It's 3-1 to Lenz.
Well, Bill's coming to be back on again, I think.
He had so much fun the first time.
What are you looking for?
Here's a 3-1 pitch, chopped towards short. Cantola fields, he'll take it himself, and that'll be the third out. Finally, Kernels get out of the inning. It's a big inning for the Saints, a crooked number, so to speak.
Might have been a molehill before. Now it's a mountain to climb for sure.
Kernels got a mountain to climb. It's 18-4.
Well, the beauty of the game getting out of hand is you guys had a lot of time to just visit and chat with guests throughout the whole game.
Yeah,
we
right.
sure did.
No short. You got everybody, I think, that was supposed to get up here got in and
Perfect.
probably got to tell all the stories they wanted to.
We'd probably need manager Nick next, but that's probably unlikely in the
good
middle of
point.
a game.
And maybe after this one isn't the time to get them either.
No,
Yeah, maybe we don't want him up here right now.
The game recap would be short,
Yes, very.
maybe a little stern.
You probably quick yell. Yeah, then you come up here and just say, "Yeah, I like Nick," and then go home and be crabby probably. So.
The Saints are going to make a pitching change. Leffler's going to move from first to the mound. So Colin Crick's night is done. He goes 7 very effective innings. Kernels got a couple off of him early. Two-run innings, but that was all he allowed the rest of the way. So he's certainly in line for the win here. Assuming the Kernels don't have the biggest comeback in team history.
I think number 14. Oh, maybe number 7. Is it?
Might be. I'm not sure if it's McKinley leading off again or if
Zeidler?
Trent Zeidler's going to get an at-bat first here. Zeidler's warming up. McKinley's in the on-deck circle. Whoever it is will have to face the lefty Colin Leffler. And the Kernels need a bunch. They don't want to go home a little early. It's not exactly early time-wise with the 7:30 start, but...
Right. Yeah, we were out of here by 45 minutes already on Wednesday.
Yeah. That'll be the apparently switch-hitting Jaden McKinley. I did not know he's a switch hitter, but 2 or 3 at-bats from the left side, and this one he's going to go for the right side for the righty-lefty matchup here. First pitch from Leffler's low, ball 1. Leffler can throw it pretty hard. That got there pretty quick. Leffler winds and fires. Swung on by McKinley and fouled. Be 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, he looks as comfortable from the left side as he does the right side.
Yeah,
or the right side as he does the left side, I should
it looks
say.
like he has a
Here's the pitch.
good right-handed
Ripped
swing.
towards short, and it's through the gap. And McKinley's aboard with a leadoff single here in the 8th inning.
Got to start somewhere.
Got to start somewhere, and that'll be I believe, the first hit of the first career Kernels hit for McKinley.
That very well could be. Yep.
He's hit a couple really hard right at people.
Yep.
That one got through, and
Yeah, congrats.
He's
to
aboard.
Congrats to Jaden on a big first hit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
give him the
Like
game
you said,
ball.
he did hit some balls real hard.
Yes, he did. His
Right at
first 2
people.
he hit really well. So with McKinley on first, that'll bring up Trent Zeidler to face the left-handed Leffler. Here's the set and the pitch. In there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Zeidler.
Zeidler didn't like that one, but maybe Pete is ready for game to be done as well.
I don't know if this is a good time to ask this question, but I'm wondering if either of you guys want to be the public address announcer for the game on Sunday afternoon.
I'm sure I'm busy that day.
Actually, I know for a fact that I don't because it's graduation. on Sunday.
That is a thing that's going on for sure. Big graduation weekend.
What time is that game on Sunday?
1 o'clock game.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to make that.
Let's get Kip Link out here.
Yeah. Maybe just make it might make it a pure baseball game. No music.
Yeah, no music, no PA guy. McKinley's going on a pass ball here, and he'll reach second base.
Yeah, Nebula's got a cannon, though.
Yeah, he
got a
slows
great
down.
arm. Both these catchers have
I was
a
going
good
to just
arm.
say that. Yeah, Jaden's made some real good
Made
throws
some
as
good
well.
throws, yep.
Yeah, 2 o'clock commencement on Sunday, Stove. I don't think a 1 o'clock game time is going to quite do. I might be able to make it.
You could be 2 places at one time.
Yeah.
Depends on how far in the doghouse you want to be for the rest of your life.
That's a good point. Are you committed or not? I think is what I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out.
right.
1-1 pitch to Zeidler on the way. Outside, 2 balls and a strike.
Kernels might take their hat back, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
they might. Didn't earn it.
I mean, this isn't a homer comment, but at some point, if you're the umpire, everything's a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like-
kind of what
like
it's
that
looking
one.
like. Yep. It says, yeah.
Right on cue, actually.
2
Yeah,
balls
that's
and 2
awesome.
strikes to Zeidler. Nobody out. McKinley at second for the Kernels. But it's 18-4, so the Kernels are going to need several runs if they need at least 5, I believe. Swing and a miss by Zeider. A good pitch and a good cut. That'll retire Trent. 1 away here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Isaiah Powers.
I'll bring up Isaiah Powers. Getting that bat here.
Number 10, Isaiah Powers.
McKinley's still at second. The Saints.
I don't know. You guys are complaining about this is easy. I can do this, and I can be the public address announcer at the same time.
You can do some play-by-play too. Yeah.
Here's the pitch, chopped up the middle. Leffler makes the play. He'll throw to first. McKinley's going to move up, but Powers is retired, and they're 2 away. That'll bring up the second baseman, Garrett Kelly.
Now batting number 8, Garrett Kelly.
2 away, 1 on, runner at third. That's Jaden McKinley. Kelly trying to drive him in and keep the Kernels' very slim hopes alive here. Leffler trying to shut the door.
And down to the last out for the Kernels. If they don't score a bunch.
First pitch is a ball. Leffler working quickly. Second pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 1-1. Leffler ready to go. Here's the pitch. Popped up, right field. Whoever's out there is waiting for it. Makes the catch, and that is going to do it. Final score for this one, Saints 18. Kernels 4. Boy, the Saints really brought the offense today.
Yeah, that
didn't
just
start
got
out
going.
that way.
No, it went back and
2
forth.
runs in the first, 2 in the second. The Kernels answered both times, and then the Saints, didn't have any huge numbers, but put up 4 once or twice.
Yeah, I think they took a couple innings off, right?
Yeah,
There was no runs for a couple, and just went ham after that.
Yep. So Saints 18, Kernels 4. That's going to do it for this one. Congratulations to Bill Aho on his induction into the Northstar Hall of Fame. For Gravel Road Sports Network, I'm Lars Anderson, along with Nels Anderson. We may catch you on the next one. There may not be a next one. We're not sure. But either way, that's all for now. Have a good night.